Started.
Alright, let's see here.
Viking, is that a rainbow crab rave?
Yes, it is.
I'm. I don't know how I would steal that, even if I wanted to.
Yeah, you can. Just click on the star icon in the top left corner, top right
Oh
corner
shit!
of it. Yeah, then
Yeah.
there you go.
Alright. So,
Yeah, so last we... Oh, okay. We'll still start. Last we left the group, you'd finally completed your task of, well, essentially gathering the key artifact, and of course, uh, requesting in exchange for your services rather than in some cases for you some other stuff, and also permanent residency here. Essentially, that's requested some assistance over regarding the demon pits up in the north above Tervenel's Folly. Hero Ball accepted the terms, and we'll after a week of making sure that that the Light Dragon is actually safe, we'll send over an Emerald team to essentially assist and aid in terms of the purge and the holding back of the demons there, at least for the season. All right, and and you also all received boons for future characters of their respective families and the such. And let's see here. Yes, that's it. Oh, and so yeah, you're currently awaiting, at least for about, what was it, 4 days at Turbinel's Folly, to essentially not for, actually, yeah, no, yeah, 4 days, because it was supposed to be a week, and it only took you 3 days to complete all the tasks there. Oh wait, no, sorry, 3 days. My bad, 3 days, because it took you like a day and a half to get to the Devil Pits. Right. Brain. It's not Russian made. I can assure you.
alright.
And
So,
it's certainly not of the galaxy variety.
Well, let's not go that far.
Alright.
Anywho,
so,
so we'll say, for the sake of expediency, since unless otherwise stated, your group is staying in the Ragathiel Church quarters, guest rooms. What would you like to do regarding starting with, I guess, Xeris for the first 3 days, for the 3 days before the guy arrives.
All right. Let's see. You know what? We can already pretty safely assume that these guys are a little ahead of us in terms of actual technology, yeah?
You mean the people here?
Yeah.
They don't have guns, so...
Well, no, but at the same time, like, one example being that they're using, like, actual paperback bills a little more openly, you know?
Well, that's less. Here's the thing: like, China had it, and they were actually, no, yeah. Well, they don't have firearms here at the very least. So in terms of currency and the way that works here, yeah, they're a lot more developed in terms of like the printing press and things like that. But they haven't developed anything like beyond.
They haven't really developed. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They haven't necessarily. They may not have necessarily developed anything weapon-wise that's too crazy, but at the same time, pretty safe to assume, hey, they've got at least something above, you know?
Yeah, essentially.
So, knowing that, he is actually gonna kind of just head to the magic shop and kind of just browse around like the goggles and whatnot, just to see if goggles, or I should say, other vision enhancing items, essentially, to because you never know what you might find.
Especially in what you can definitely call another world.
Exactly. It's always good to check and see if there's something that might do what you need done anyway. So.
Yes. Let me just see here. All right. Make an investigation check.
Watch me nat fucking one. Holy shit, I didn't.
Yes, you nat 3'd and then rolled 14. Let's see here. So, roll a d100 for me.
Alright. Oop. Mouse.
Alrighty then. Currently pulling up something right now, so bear with me. Alrighty then. So, you find what appears to be a punch dagger of warning. So, I take it you know what a... Yeah, so it has a fist property, does a d4 of piercing damage. It does not have a thrown property or anything like that, but...
Understandably.
Yeah, if attuned, I think you're familiar with Weapon of Warning, yeah?
Yeah, so it's pretty much the Weapon of Warning, but with the...
allies around you are not surprised when a creature like attacks from the shadows or anything like that. And the person who's attuned to it has advantage on all initiative rolls.
So it's a little bit better than alert, essentially. The alert feat.
Yeah. And I mean, unless you're like a barbarian, in which case, I mean, alert's way better because it was at 6th level you get advantage on all initiative rolls. And also first level gunslingers as well get advantage on all initiative rolls.
That honestly does depend on the class, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely worth keeping in mind, but if there is anything else that is discovered...
Alright, roll another d100 for me then. 32. Alright. Let's see here. 32. Oh, it's interesting.
Oh god, what did I just find?
You find, from in one of the magic shops that you're browsing around, someone appears to be selling a potion of clairvoyance. I'll just read it out real quick. It is a yellow liquid with a floating eyeball that bobs in this yellowish liquid. But actually, essentially, while drinking it, you are under the effects of the clairvoyance spell. No concentration or anything like that necessary. And clairvoyance is a 3rd level spell. Let's see here. You create an invisible sensor within range of a location familiar to you, unless you visited or seen before, or in an obvious location that is unfamiliar to you. The sensor remains in place for the duration, and it can't be attacked or otherwise interacted with. When you cast a spell, you can choose seeing or hearing. You can use the chosen sense through the sensor, as if you were in its place. As your action, you can switch between seeing and hearing. A creature that can see the sensor, such as benefiting from see invisibility or true sight, sees a luminous, intangible orb about the size of your fist.
Ooh.
Concentration lasts about 10 minutes. So yeah. So if you ever want to peep into a place you've been before, well, that's certainly a way to do it.
You know what? You know what? How much is that potion of clairvoyance gonna go for, roughly?
Let's see here. Let's see here. In terms of coinage, like in your world, essentially the equivalent of. Come on now. Okay. 2,300 gold pieces. Or in this case. Oh, come on. Calculator. Yeah, 23,000 opals in this case. In this world.
Yeah,
You do have treasure from your reward. As a reminder.
Oh, that's a fair point.
You can't. They do accept trade. On these parts, yeah, because you know, demon hunting. Demon hunting tends to Demon hunters tend to find odd knickknacks and the such, in demon nests and some pits that are freshly opened. So yeah, they've started to accept in during demon hunting season, uh, essentially trade. And when luck happened to have it, it is demon hunting season.
Yeah. Well, let's see. What the hell do I have roughly? Let's see. No, wait. Leave at the moment. Roommate has that. Shit. What do I have?
Let's see.
I know we were given, after splitting everything up, we had a good amount. I marked it down in the, yeah, so we should have at least 2,000 platinum worth of, treasure.
Each.
Alright, yeah.
Yeah, each, so.
Yeah, so, just to clarify this, the potion would run about...
100 gold pieces is in your currency.
Yeah. By my estimation, that would be about, if we were back in the main world, then that would be 2,300 gold, I believe you said it was?
Yep, 2,300 gold.
So that'd be 203 platinum if my math is correct.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit.
203. It's 200. It's 230 platinum.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
My mistake.
No, you're good. No harm, no foul.
Yeah. You know what? I'ma just... What I'll do is that I'll, You know what? I suppose I should actually remind myself of this. Do we have anybody that works with potions often?
In your party?
Yeah.
Let's see here. I don't believe Solithus. Yeah, he doesn't have anything like an alchemist supplies or
Wait a minute.
brewer's tools or herbalism kits. So.
Anybody else?
No.
Yeah, Rahamid doesn't have that. Actually, does he? No, he only has no calligrapher still, so he could make you some spell scrolls on the bright side.
Ooh.
Provided he has the materials. So, it's a spell that he knows. Yeah. Then anyone would be able to use them. Let's see here. Let's see here. Nope, Moose does not have... Yeah, Moose does not have proficiency in herbalism tools or anything like that. She does have proficiency in the disguise kit, and thieves tools, so she can help you in that. And if you need to apply some makeup, which I don't think will happen in your case. Actually, no, people with scouts could definitely wear some types of makeup, but not a lot.
Yeah.
They have to be more like lotions and oils and things like that than anything else.
Yeah, but assuming nobody else speaks up within the next 5 or so seconds real time. Okay, yeah, no. I'll pass on that potion then.
All right. Let's see here. So you have one last check to, or at least this day, to look for it. Look for something else interesting. So roll D100. Actually, wait, no, you have. No, you have. Yeah, sorry, you have two more. My apologies. Made a mistake. There. So roll another D100. All right, 11. 11. Let's see here. Oh my!
Oh dear.
I wasn't expecting that to happen. You do find in one stall, well, more like one of those back alley stalls, and you're with Oriax, talking around and stuff since he's acting as your translator. How do I put this? Let me just pull up the spell. It is an 8th level spell that they are selling, not for cheap though. Let's see here go for a modest price of 1,000 gold pieces. He's being very generous. Come on now, stop it. There we go. A spell scroll of... Or no.
Oh god, what did I just find?
Yes, a spell scroll of Wind of the Hair of Hereafter.
What the fuck does that even do?
I'll read it out. You create a 30-foot radius sphere of roiling wind that carries the choking stench of death. The sphere is centered on a point you choose within range. The wind blows around corners. When a creature starts its turn in the sphere, it takes 8d8 necrotic damage, or half as much if they half as much damage if it makes a successful Constitution saving throw. Creatures are affected even when they hold their breath or don't need to breathe. Let's see here. The sphere moves 10 feet away from you at the start of each of your turns, drifting along the surface of the ground. It is not heavier than air, but drifts in a straight line for the duration of the spell, even if that carries it over a cliff or a gully. If the sphere meets a wall or other impassable object, it turns to the left or right, though it gets to select randomly.
Although in cases where it meets a corner, I imagine, well, there's only one way for it to go at that point.
Basically.
Yeah. You know what? I'll drop about 100 or so of the various.
Well, it's 1,300.
Yeah, it's like two. I believe you said 2,000 platinum worth of the gems.
Yeah, there's 2,000 worth of platinum in total for each of us to spend.
Yep,
Yeah.
We're both
So I'm pretty much just gonna drop 100 plat worth of that.
Alright.
On that.
As he does so, he quickly takes the treasure you present to him, counting it out essentially the value, and then just shoves into your hand the scroll. Almost as quickly as you saw him around the corner, and as quickly as it took for and as slowly as it would have taken for him well, not slowly, as quickly as it took you to make the decision, you see him just start
He's
to
fucking
fade
gone.
out of existence.
And he's gone.
And he's gone, ladies and gentlemen. He's gone.
Do you want to look for another item, or do you want to call it there for that day?
You know what? I'm curious to see what other crazy shit I'll find.
Alright, roll a d100. 27. 27. Alright. I don't know if you'll like this one.
Oh God.
You may actually love it. It's a written one person. You find it in a stall, not a stall, but a very well kept magic shop. Someone appears to be the storekeeper. The thing that catches your eye is that they are selling a ring of invisibility.
I don't know if I should. Should I?
I mean, it would.
Does?
Yeah, if it's a standard ring ability, I think they require attunement, if I remember correctly.
Yes, it does.
Okay.
True, but
Think like one of the one true rings from Lord of the Rings.
true, but wouldn't it be funny if fucking Duke could turn invisible?
Currently, it is on a bid, right now. The current highest price is yes, 5,000. No, 50,000 or 5,000 opals.
5,000 opals, so that would convert over to
500 gold pieces.
I mean, if they're currently bidding on it, you would have a chance to win, or, like, depending on how you bid.
It's like a ticket thing. You know, you put in your. It's like an anonymous auction thing. It's to protect people's anonymity.
Oh, so anonymity. That's the hardest one to do.
Yeah. So, all I say is how much is that? What the highest bid is at the moment. They don't say whose is the highest bid. So, because it is a very heavily sought after item, and usually these things are destroyed or taken by law enforcement for, you know, to protect the king. However, this thing is the exception.
It's tempting, I'm not gonna lie.
And the value may increase, or at least here in this world, the value may increase if you sell for higher. Because, you know, trade is really fucking stupid at times.
I mean, yeah, but I'd imagine going back, if he was found to have it, it would probably end up getting him into more trouble than it would be worth.
It depends. If you use it in a crime, and if you use it to perform crimes, and they find out that you have it, then yeah, it'll definitely be taken away from you. But if you don't use it for crimes and nobody finds out, I mean, well...
I mean, or if he just doesn't use it in general.
Yeah.
Then how the fuck are people gonna find out about it? Unless they literally just search him for no fucking reason. That is, assuming he's even still got it on him by then.
I'll be right back. My Wi-Fi went screwy.
That's always fun.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate.
You know what? Duke is probably gonna fucking want it.
Yeah, most likely. So you either got a bid so high that one person would look at it and go, no, that's not worth that
Should
price.
have 700 gold pieces, or in this case, 7,000 apples.
Yeah, so
I mean, I
You just go
do.
all in and try to do a
yeah, but you'd
like a flash.
well, you only need to spend so much in order to flash, so other people will be discouraged. You don't need to spend all of your own earnings to just do so. You just need to outdo the previous price so badly that it's just like they'd be like, oh nope, it's not worth it.
Yeah, it's one of those things where
I'll do about 500 platinum worth of that treasure. That should be enough.
Platinum. I'm sorry.
About 500 platinum worth of the fucking treasure, because by my estimation, I should still have most, if not all of mine there, because I only used from what I can recall, the 100, so 100 so far.
Yeah, so you got something to burn.
Yeah.
That sheer flex of like 5,000 platinum. It's like, damn.
Yeah, and you still got actually yeah. Let's see here. So you sure?
You know what? Sure.
I mean, that's one hell of a flex because, all right, sure. They will let you know platinum, not gold pieces. I said gold pieces worth of currency. It's 500 gold pieces was the highest bid.
Oh, so it's currently 500 gold pieces right now. So
at the bid.
Yeah,
so yeah.
If you bid 5,000, like 500 platinum, that'd be 50,000 gold. Like, I mean, like, let's just add a zero.
Yeah, give me a second. Let me rematch this then, knowing that.
Yeah.
So let's see.
I'm here. Hello.
So you know what? I will drop that down to about 50 or so.
All right, that's the exact bid that's currently set.
Actually,
yeah. If you remove a zero, that'd be the if you're doing 50 platinum, that'd be 50 gold, which is what it's at right now. So my suggestion would probably be like 100 platinum, or like if you really want to freaking outdo him.
1,000 gold.
Yeah, if you really want to outdo him, or or 150 if you want to make sure.
Yeah, I'll low end it for the time being. I'll do about 100.
All right.
Yeah, essentially, if you double the price, they'll be like, damn.
All right. All right, and you will know later that day if you win the bid.
All right.
Yeah, you didn't miss much massive right now. Right, he's doing a little bit of sharpening right now. He's in the middle of silent bidding.
Yeah, in Xeris' head, he's just got the fucking giant fucking calculator out at this point. Like, all right, if I put in this much,
so roll for me a d12.
Excellent.
6.
All right. Ooh, okay. Let's see here. All right. The next day, let's see here. You receive in the chart. After informing them, of course, of your location later that day, before you call it in for the night, you are informed that you've won the bid.
Hey!
Pay the man the gold, and now you got the ring.
In the coming day, or tomorrow, to stop on by the store to pick up your
winnings.
Your winnings, your magical item.
Excellent.
So yeah, Mast, welcome.
Also, hi, Duke. I just
How are you? Okay.
I'm fine. What is he betting on?
Ring of
invisibility.
Is it just regular invisibility or is it greater invisibility?
It's a ring of invisibility.
Like the edge and
All
magical
you need
item.
to know.
A ring.
That is literally all you need to know, Duke. By the way, am I coming clearly?
Yep.
Yeah.
I can hear you loud and clear.
Hello?
At least on my end, I can hear you loud and clear.
Alright.
Yeah.
Well, there's a ring. It might be homebrew, but there's a ring invisibility, standard. And then to coincide with a greater invisibility spell, it's a ring of
That's
greater
not how the ring of
invisibility.
invisibility works, though. If you want, you can look it up to be familiarized with it.
Yeah, I think this is just the
It is
official
a
ring of
legendary.
it.
Yeah. It is a legendary magical item, and essentially,
Wait,
while
what?
wearing this ring, while wearing this ring, you can turn invisible as an action. Anything you wear or carrying is invisible with you. You're invisible until the ring is removed, until you attack or cast a spell, or until you use a bonus action to become visible again. Doesn't
Holy
say anything
fuck.
about charges or duration, so yeah. How does it feel, Riker?
How does it feel to have the one ring?
How does it feel to be a fucking god at apparently
We'll go
gambling?
We'll go over the second day for you shortly, right after we go everyone else what they do for the first day.
Yeah.
Alex, what does Rahamid do on the first day?
I'm gonna spend as many days as remainder to just learn Infernal, so I can just have that underneath my belt, seeing how it seems to come up more often than not.
Yeah, and it doesn't hurt to learn another exotic language.
Yeah, so if it takes me the full 3 days to just commit and do that, then so be it. If I have a day left over,
if you want to do that, Moose would be happy to spend time with you doing that.
yeah.
So would Alistair,
All right. Okay.
as
All right.
he is quite fluent due to bloodline.
Yes. So is Moose. So yeah. All right. So we'll skip because Moose is helping out you. If there's anything else Alistair wants to do, then by all means, it won't affect how quickly or how slow it won't affect whether Rahamid will learn the language or not. It's just
it might affect the rate of speed though.
No, it really won't. She's really excited about it because she doesn't because this place is the one time where speaking Infernal is the norm, so it's kind of like it.
Yeah. So as you were saying, you said something about just adding it in, or did I what's going on?
If you want to spend like 2 days, you make just a singular check to determine whether or not you succeed. If you want to spend 1 day, you roll. If you want to spend like 1 day at a time, and so you can try to see if you get any more time to do any shopping or whatever that you may want for Rahamid to do. That is also an option because all you need is to succeed one roll. If you spend all 3 days, it's guaranteed that you learn the language.
I'll see as it goes. So intelligence check, right? Anti?
Yes.
Okay. I just need a confirmation. Intelligence check. 16.
16. All right, you learn. Congratulations.
Cool.
But at what cost?
Oh, congrats.
Start to really pick it up, especially
Yes, you become like Meowth. You can never learn Payday or Evolve.
Damn it.
Right in the field.
See,
I'm sorry, I had to.
dude, why did you have to do that? You didn't need to do that at all. Now I'm in great pain because I remember that episode. Jeez. Anyway,
It was a good episode.
it really was. And is that all? And we'll say that will take the entirety of your day.
Yes, I got 2 days remaining.
All right, Masked. What would Captain Rosewinter like to do on her first day of downtime in this other world?
Alright, while I take care of Mask, I'm gonna grab dinner. I'll be right back.
All right, Masked and Alistair then. Yeah.
Yeah. I have a book, an infernal book that's supposed to teach me the infernal language, but at what cost? Sort of actually, at what cost?
Yes.
What's it called?
Do you want to
Book
use
of
it?
Yeah, the Book of Infernal Teachings.
All right. Make for me a an intelligence save.
And wow.
Yes. Jesus fucking Christ. Alright, you barely beat the DC. So,
Good job.
as you spend what feels like a few seconds reading the entire feels like a moment of reading the entire book cover to cover, you look out the window and notice, wait, it's nighttime already. Shit, I missed lunch. Shit, I'm hungry. Oh, wait. Oh, and you also notice that you're saying this all in Infernal, thinking this all in Infernal. So, congratulations. You gain the Infernal language, and you have an advantage on any check to do with recalling any information, any surface level information regarding devils, and their society and their teachings.
Is that a permanent advantage or is it like
Yes,
X
it's a
amount of
permanent
time?
advantage because you barely succeeded. You beat the maximum highest possible. You reached the highest possible DC to without any consequences. You learned it all. At what cost? You missed lunch. That's about it.
Mm,
Good job.
wow. Like, I'm scared to see what would happen if I nat one did.
Oh, you don't want to know. You don't want to know. You don't want to know at all.
We literally left you behind.
No.
Is it like roll up new character bad?
It depends on your opinion on how bad you think it would be and how crippling it would be for your character, but
Well, let us know,
you'll
Auntie.
never
Do
know.
not keep us in suspense.
No, you'll
I mean-
Let us know.
no, I don't
I
think
mean,
I will.
You're I'll poke you.
No,
I will poke you.
I don't think I will. Just
Mm.
gonna wait. Let me just pull the. Oh god, no! I have to do it now.
Everyone, just start poking Auntie.
Poke.
But in all seriousness, I'll probably just grab a. Am I tired, though, is the big question. Like,
No, but you have to like, for dinner you end up eating more.
I'm fine with that. Just
Yeah.
grab a little bit more since I missed lunch.
Yeah.
What sort of nightlife activities are in this town? Considering,
Also, you don't
you know.
suffer any levels of exhaustion, so yeah. Nightlife
that's
activities? Alright.
Yeah,
You ask like the priests and the nuns here?
I mean, I might as well flex my my new level of infernal.
First and foremost, they compliment you on how fluent you are. You sound like you look like the ancestors themselves. You speak as smoothly as the ancestors themselves, which is to say, with your surface level knowledge, you talk like you're as fluent in Infernal like a devil would be.
Huh.
So yeah.
Very nice.
They tell you essentially that, well, they don't they don't partake in a lot of the nightlife here, but they do assist with helping people who can't handle the nightlife here. There's gambling, there's eateries, there's several bars that are open that are particularly popular amongst those who prefer to indulge themselves too much in alcohol. There are fighting halls. There are racetracks. There's a lot of stuff here. You notice that, especially with the racetrack and gambling halls, those, in at least, unless you are of age, and it also depends on the type of gambling, most of the forms of gambling in the Arvoni Union are illegal. Especially racetracks.
I have returned.
Welcome back. All things
I'm
that are allowed
definitely-
are like card halls and dice halls. So,
Yeah, I'm definitely curious about the fight halls, the seedy bars. and the racetrack. Like, is it chariot racing?
No, it's Hellhound racing. Of course, it's chariot racing. What, you were expecting Hellhounds? You were expecting to say, no, yeah, seriously, no, it's Hellhounds. No, it's like actual like chariot racing.
God damn it, Shana.
Riker, yes. Riker, no. Riker, yes. Yes. Anyways,
I
so
don't think you. I don't think your speed would translate very well
no,
to.
it's not like foot racing. It's like riding in a chariot. They have they have these sort of uh essentially, how do I put this? I guess the rough translation would be horse, but they call this something else, but it stems from the word horse. Uh, they used to essentially that with a person like riding on it or like riding in a chariot if they're physically unable to sit, because they do have exceptions and they do have separate races for those who are for riders who are unable to sit down due to physical disabilities. They have and they just race around, your standard horse racing. Chariot racing is just like horse racing, but for the disabled, or rich, or immensely rich. There's not much of a change there.
Right.
Yeah, in terms of like availability, it's just the chariot racing's a lot more open. They accept the abled and disabled. So yeah.
All right. I don't have land vehicle proficiency, but I have an amazing sea vehicle. But I don't think that translates very well.
Do you ask if they have like any ocean racing or water-based racing?
Actually, that's a good question. Is
All right,
I
let's see
will.
here. Do they have this
I,
here? Of course they do. Jesus Christ. Because of course, because it's a swamp, and well, yeah, and they gotta have fun somehow. They don't have racing per se, but they do have alligator turtle wrestling pits.
ooh. Will that be strength or dexterity?
It's your choice. You can either use strength, sea-based, water vehicles proficiency, or strength. It's your call. It's like how you flavor it. Like, want to be brute force, like immovable, like you're the immovable object, and they're the stoppable force, or dexterity if you want to do like, you know, really flashy and nimble sort of hog tying of alligator turtles.
Okay. Uh, I might go to the fate pit. Is it like Mortal Kombat? Is it fisticuffs?
They have separate ones. They don't have, to the death. That's illegal. Uh, but they do have like fisticuffs. They have mage fights. Those are more rare. Those rarely happen, but every once in a while they can happen if they have enough people. They have
Hmm.
like physical. They have like blade duels. They have like bludgeoning object duels. They have fisticuffs. You name it, they've got it. They also have betting
Ooh,
pools, of course, for all of them.
yeah. I think I'll take a look into one of the fight pits, mostly for bladed duels.
All right,
The bladed bladed fight pit, I guess you can call it.
the bladed pit, or yeah, the blade stone pits. Got it. So, all right. In that case, I need you to roll me a straight dexterity. It's like a contested dexterity check. All right, and all right. So there's going to be 3 rounds of this. Just before I roll, there are going to be 3 rounds. If you succeed one, but fail the next one, you get a prize. If you succeed 2, but fail the last one, you get a even better prize. But if you win all 3, you get essentially the grand prize. Though if you lose at the first round, you won't get any prize. You'll just get like a pat on the back, like, hey, you'll get them next time.
You'll get them next time. Yeah.
A participant's pat on the back. So I didn't roll the die, so ignore those. Okay, well, ignore those 2.
Oh.
So first for your 18. Okay, yeah, you definitely succeed. Jesus Christ. Okay. Roll for your second one. All right. Okay. Sure. Okay. Yeah, you win the second round too.
Oh boy.
And the last one's against Oriax.
Oh. Oh, I'm in danger. I'm in danger.
What the fuck? Okay, you
That's why the leprechaun tells me to burn things.
So, I'm assuming you're using a your finesse weapon for this, right?
Yeah, my sword of veins.
Yeah. I'm just gonna tell you, yeah, you fucking win the grand prize just by a fucking thread. If he had rolled 1 higher, he would have succeeded.
Nice. What'd I get?
Alright, roll for me a D100.
Ooh. That's either really good or like mediocre.
I fucking hate you.
What did he get?
I'm kidding.
What did he get?
I don't hate you. Let me just pull up the item. Alright, let's see here. Alright, roll for me any even numbered die, and call even or odd.
Yeah,
even or
roll
odd.
roll a d6, call even or odds.
Or D4.
Or a d20 or whatever.
Yeah, you just roll whatever you want. Call even or odd before you.
D6 even.
Alright.
Odd.
Alright.
Odd.
So. Yeah, unfortunate. So, your prize is a whip actually that was been wielded by according to them, a great and feared, alligator wrestler. It is a +3 whip.
Okay.
I mean,
Is
it's
it
one way of flexing your. Yeah, it's a status weapon at the very least. It's a very intricate, like leather whip with like metal strips, like in between, like not in between, but like a sort of pattern across it, kind of like a checkered pattern across the whip.
Is it just +3?
It is just a +3 whip. Still really good, higher to hit.
I mean, that it is nice. Maybe I get a feat that increases the whip damage to not suck.
Yeah, or you could sell it for a high price.
That's possible. Now, what sort of bullshit would I have gotten if I had rolled even?
Let's see here. I don't think I'll tell you.
Because it might come in the future.
No. Well, yes, but also because it'd make you feel bad.
Oh. And I can't re-roll that D6 now, can I?
No, the result's already been announced. You've accepted it. You didn't choose your once per session reroll on it. So.
Yeah. All you have to do is just make the whip better or get a feat get better. It's like, I mean,
Yeah.
if you
Maybe I can get. Oh, I'd have to take it to a meister. I can't get a craftsman to enchant it.
Yeah. I mean, you'd have to find someone that
Got it.
works with magical items to not affect the plus, but make it better at the same time. Essentially, you could. I mean, if you have enough money, you could potentially turn it into like a Belmont-esque whip, where it's made of metal instead of leather.
This one's like leather and metal in this
Oh.
case, but yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
It's not purely one or the other.
well, aesthetically, it'd be
It's
like trying to change it so it does more damage, just because whip
yeah.
is only a D4, and that's even with it having to reach 550, that's still not bueno.
Whips, or as I like to call them, knives with reach.
Yeah.
That's also that thing Ashana just posted. Jesus Christ.
Mm, I'll probably
That's when the dice wants you down.
yeah. I'll probably go to the bar if I have time.
Alright, do you want to get slots or do you just want to have a good time?
Have a good time, but keep my ears open to see if I hear anything worth hearing.
Roll a con save then.
Now this I'm good at.
Alright. Roll a second con save, and then roll a final one.
Okay, and lastly.
Oh. Alright, so now make a perception check normally.
She's not the most perceptive, but she's better than the rest.
What
Jesus
is it?
Christ. She's not the most perception. 9 modifier. Hmm. Sure, yeah. Hmm. Yeah, you're not the best, of course. That's fine. Yeah, yeah, sure. Alright, so.
She just got lucky.
Alright. My Squidward's sounding ass. Come on. There we go. Okay. Alright, you hear that somebody walked into some place called the Riddle House and came out the front door, or walked through the front door into some place called the Riddle House and exited the back carrying their own fucking weight in gold. And he was a lard ass, so I'm gonna see some of the people there. So you know that there's a place called the Riddle House that has a lot of gold.
I mean,
Like gold bars, not like gold coins, gold bars.
yeah. I mean, if you were to farm for a hobbit about this, it'd be like that'd be easy money for Bahamut because he comes from a place where freaking riddles were invented, pretty much.
Well, yeah. Yeah, so let's see here. So you could go through that route. Your criminal background instincts come in, or okay, it's up to you whether or not you want to go with your friends the next day to this riddle house.
I'd totally be down for a riddle house because, again, Rahamid, from a place that riddles originated from.
I mean, straight to numbers. Like,
Yeah.
if the, I might not be able to figure out a riddle, but someone else might. I'll just know that I will include the rest of the party in on this. But
I'm looking at my intelligence 9, and then my wisdom 10.
I'm looking at my 22 and 21. So
yeah,
A warlock does not need to be smart
Unless
or intelligent.
unless you're Tom Lock, in which case, I mean, it helps at the very least.
Me looking up my 20 intelligence. Granted, my wisdom could be better.
Oh, let's face it, Dexter is a fucking dude, bro.
Yeah, but not like a bad bro. He's like not a bad dude, bro. He's like helps you out in the gym and energizes you and encourages you
He's like
to
the cool
push your
fatty.
limits in gym, sort of. dude, bro.
He's the dude,
He's a
bro.
fucking himbo. He's a himbo.
Yeah, he's the dude, bro. That sees you lifting weights incorrectly, and he's like, whoa, 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 whoa,
You're
whoa.
just gonna hurt yourself like that. Lift with your knees, not your back.
Yes, the
That's
Chad,
a
so to
that
speak.
can't
So
confirm
you're saying he's the Chad. Got it. Bit of a weird flex, but okay.
That's
That being said,
can't
so
confirm
that is
it.
what you. So that is the first thing you hear. Roll
Ooh.
another D100.
Oh, 42.
42.
The answer to life is 42.
Alright. Well, southwards, like past the swamp, a glacier was seen, and it shows no sign of melting or slowing down.
Ooh, never. Ooh, either there's something
People
more
have been.
about it.
There have been some inquisitors who've been going there. It's been 2 days. It's been 3 days. They haven't returned.
Death. Okay. Uh, anything else I hear, or is this it?
The last one, D100.
Another one.
Another one.
12.
Another one.
Duke, how did you know the answer for the meaning of life?
12.
22.
Recently, you heard that a convict, like several convicts, that were sentenced to death, actually attempted an escape and actually managed to escape. For a little bit before one of them, a serial killer, left the remaining every single other convict in a pile of corpses. So the guards are on high alert.
Okay. She's like lightly tipsy, but she'll write this down on a piece of parchment. It's like to do.
Alright. And let's see here. I'm just gonna roll something to see if anything happens while you're there. Because you did fail one save. So, let me just roll. Let's see here. You see, as a tiefling in a very stylish apparel challenges you to a dance-off. As you're writing this.
Oh.
You don't
Male.
challenge me, you challenge the wrong woman. Haha.
You're approaching me. I can't challenge you to a dance-off without getting closer to you.
She turns and says in Infernal, "You're looking at the at a dance champion. I shall have you know."
All right, roll if you do you want to comply with their challenge or no?
I am 100% complying.
All right, roll a D100 or not D100, a performance check. Sorry, and it's contested against theirs. Roll 3 times actually first on your end, just to get it out of the way. All right.
Hit 18, 13, 31, and 8.
Oh, okay. I just got a message. All right.
What? God. Yeah, but why do I imagine this tiefling is just like fucking Starlight's ass? It's like, me, you, dance off.
Jesus Christ. Holy shit. Alright, so you're not gonna believe me, but at this point I don't give a shit anymore. Roll 20 is just as unpredictable as I had initially thought. My experiment was a rousing success, but at what cost? 3 consecutive natural 20s.
You might want to
So,
show that to us. What the fuck? Screen cap that
yeah,
shit.
you will. You're gonna have to show us that.
Yeah, give me a moment. I'm trying to pull. Let me just pull up this godforsaken thing here.
Yeah, this is.
That's what the hell is that?
The
I do
DF
not know.
one.
I'm trying to. I was trying to pull up something, and I accidentally clicked on the die
Something
roller
else,
thing.
yeah.
The last test.
And
The last
having to
test.
dance off against Star-Lord.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Just pull up here.
No, better yet, it is Star-Lord. He's just in the freaking disguise.
Star-Lord casted this guy's self.
You were expecting an easy win, but it was I, Dio.
It might be Dio in a place like this.
He better be. He better be like the god of fucking dancing or something.
He's an astro monk.
Worse, he's a bard who has expertise. He's a dancing bard.
Yeah. After we see the screen cap and confirm that there's 3 natural 20s in the world, you better roll to see if he actually is a god in disguise.
No, I'm gonna roll it preemptively. Okay, that's okay. Well, I guess that's not happening. I guess what you want is not happening. Jesus fucking Christ! Ride me like fucking ride this shit like a goddamn roller coaster. Why? Okay, something's going on. Oh.
Discord just freaking.
Yeah, Discord. I just want to pull it up here. Whatever.
Just take a picture of the holes.
I know. Okay, come on. Stop it. Stop it.
No.
Mouse. Why are you like that?
No, fuck you.
Let's see here. Let's see. That's no.
If you're looking for a way to proper just.
There we go. Okay,
Yeah.
no, it's just my mouse is acting up, and I don't know why.
And I put a snake next to it and dance like oh shit.
How is everyone today?
I'm good.
Doing alright.
Good.
I had a mini shock and cheese, so I'm good.
Oh, I took the kids to get their runner shot.
Oh, that's nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
They were
fine.
both very brave.
That's
That's
not
wonderful.
They got ice cream afterwards.
Yeah.
Perfection.
Indeed.
Neat.
Okay, let's hope my mouse can finally work this time around. Okay, first one. Okay, thank you, mouse. You're being. Thank you. You'll get head packed later. All right, first one. All right, second one. If this thing finally. Okay, there you go. There we go.
Yeah, you can.
I don't know.
There we go.
I don't know. This is pretty sus.
Yeah, just. You might want to just screen cap the whole entire thing.
Yeah, I'm aware. This mouse. I don't know what the hell's going on. Intentionally I click and hold the mouse, and then it just deselects without. It just for some reason it deselects without even informing me, and I don't know why.
You're better off with like if you're on keyboard like I am, like using desktop, Alt and print select, and then just hit paste. It should be able to screen cap like your whole entire screen. Like,
Yeah, but I've got notes I have pulled up that I don't want to let you guys see.
oh, yeah.
Out of, not because I don't trust you, but okay, it's also because I don't trust you and I don't want to spoil things. Okay,
I mean, it's easy just to.
there we go. Third one. And now that
I
means when any other game I'm going to be playing in, or any other game I'm running, it's going to be absolutely tragic.
see. I can't accept these. There's no timestamps. There's no nothing to
Yeah, I don't
prove
know what the
that.
hell's going on right now. I always set up enable chat timestamps in these sort of things, but it's just
Yeah, you have to set it
whatever.
up individually for each game, it doesn't carry over. Which,
Yeah, I don't know what the hell is going on here with Roll20.
Chat timestamps is retroactive. You turn it on, and it shows them all.
Yeah, like I said, I don't fucking know at this point.
yeah.
Now at this point, I don't want to slow down the game even further, so we're gonna continue on with that. So again, sorry about this. I don't know what the hell's going on with the dice. As well
You
as
should have made those rows public. It was a
Yeah.
public dance off,
In
baby.
hindsight, I should have. Of course,
Yeah.
without modifiers. I won't give you the modifier, just tell you whether or not they succeeded or not.
Yeah, I'm.
I'll be right back.
It should go 3-1
Yeah.
and 1.
That being said, they weren't putting any money down, so at least you don't lose anything monetarily. So yes, and they compliment you on your dance skills, say that you're very clearly skilled, and let's see here. Ask if you'd like some company tonight. It isn't male, by the way, Tiefling.
She'll turn him down respectfully. Thanks, but no thanks. But I don't like. I'm not attracted to guys.
Understood.
That's it. Like she just turns
At the very
away.
least, have some guards. Make sure you don't get bothered on the way back.
That's respectable for the guards.
All right. We'll essentially tell the barkeep to ask if a few guards can escort this fine woman back to wherever's her place of residence. Hey, first he told him to fuck off, and also, yeah, sure, fine. Yeah, the traditional way, traditional barkeep talk.
Yep.
Some things are universal.
So some things are universal. So I shall head back to the place, whatever the time is, and I guess just go to sleep for the night.
Alrighty then. You do so. No one bothers you. Though I will just say in the morning the nuns definitely smell you, and they stare at you judgmentally. Even the one who, especially the nun who lost her antlers a few days ago and is currently growing them back. Well, not antlers, horns, but yeah.
Yeah, but she'll just like whatever, just like flip her hand like let me nurse my.
Don't try to preach to me. It's kind of pointless.
You're preaching to the choir.
Yeah.
And I'll nurse the headache.
All right, and with that, all right, Alistair. So you spend like.
Ahoy!
Is there anything other than teaching Rahamid Infernal that Alistair would like to do while waiting for that paladin?
Yes. One that actually has to do with a shut-off. We could either go dress shopping or ring shopping.
Let's go ring shopping. We can go dress shopping back at ours.
Oh, wait!
Huzzah!
Where we go?
Indeed. I do want it to be magical, so maybe a ring of protection?
Maybe. That would be good.
So where would we go, Auntie?
I'd say make an investigation check, and for something like this, specific DC will be a little bit higher, but
So help her
see.
double rolls.
Yeah, so just roll normal, and
Alright.
unless you stop, in which case, yeah, you'd roll with advantage.
Yeet. With my 4 investigation.
Jesus
22.
Christ. Okay. Yeah, you
Jesus
find
Christ.
what you're looking for. What? And remind me again what exactly you're looking for.
A ring of protection. To kind of act as her secondary ring.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here.
Like, she has her engagement ring, now she needs the wedding band.
Alright, let's see here. Come on, stop it. Stop, no, stop. Bad Chrome. Bad Google Drive. There we go.
No head pack.
See, only the master will receive it. Let's see here. So, Ring of Protection will run you down essentially the equivalent of 1,500 gold pieces, or in this world, 1,500 or 15,000, yeah, 15,000 opals. That's only gold pieces, mind you. That's not platinum.
Yeah.
He takes out the money because he actually did get quite a bit of opals whilst he was traveling around a bit. Like, how much, sir? Or ma'am? Is it ma'am or sir?
This guy, is a guy.
Okay, so
Like this
good sir.
elderly,
Good sir.
just a merchant. He's not like magically inclined or anything, but it's, he's just a vendor.
Just flips through bills and counts out.
They also have
thank you.
treasure. They do accept,
Yeah, it is demon hunted season, so they do accept treasure.
Yeah.
I don't feel right taking from the party.
Well, we already
Well,
split
you
it
already
up, so we
split
each
it.
should have 2,000 platinum worth of treasure in our inventory.
Yep, basically. So it'll be what, 150 pot worth of treasure.
Well, I already have had the amount, so he just
Oh, okay.
hands it over.
Okay, that's fair. Alright, you do so. He gladly takes it and hands you the ring. A small box.
Can he also get it engraved?
Let's see here. In terms of engrave, what would you like? What would you like for it to say? As he notices as he notices how you're behaving around each other, he'll ask you what you'd like for it to say, or if you'd like to just tell him in private or something.
I was thinking something along of to my dragon of light.
All right. It's a very odd thing, but he's not going to question it. Probably something between the two of you. So he will have that engraved, and it will be done by tomorrow morning. And the property should still be applied, of course.
Lovely.
I may need to crack open this mouse to see what the hell's going on with this thing later, after the session. But yeah, so, alright. Anything else? Just spend the rest of the day with her, or?
Yeah, like, go out on a date.
Alright. Wonderful. Anything in particular with her? Actually, I guess in this case, Ashana and Alistair for you, both of you to decide what you want to spend the day doing for the day.
Go grab some food and go out and enjoy a picnic.
That sounds wonderful.
Alright.
Yeah.
The outskirts of the of Caravanel's Follies are safe thanks to the acts of your party. So yeah, the guards, they have a person escort you at the very least. They don't stop you from going. They just have a guard, escort you to a safe place. So, yep, basically.
Hmm.
Yeah, and they ask if you'd like for one of them to have like somebody watch over you or something, or watch over you guys or something, or you think you can handle yourselves. Noticing that you have some weaponry, or remembering that your group has weaponry on your persons.
Yeah.
I think they.
Alright, so...
Uh, that's up. I'm going to actually say that's up to Ashana, since she's probably the smartest of the two.
Yeah, I don't mind a little extra protection.
Agreed.
So that's a yes for the protection.
Yeah, that's a yes.
Yes, please.
All right, guard will just be like a little bit off, just keeping guard, leaning against a tree, not like sleeping, but just generally keeping watch, enjoying the sunlight and all that, being out of town. It goes by. The picnic's a pleasant one. A few weird spiked birds land nearby, looking at your group, looking at the two of you curiously, but don't approach you.
Why am I tempted to throw bread at them?
I mean, whether or not something good or bad will happen is unknown.
Two types of people. He was tempted to throw bread at them, and I was tempted to feed them bread.
Why not? I take a bird roll and I tear off a piece and I toss it at one.
So...
We'll say for this expediency, yeah, it's horrifying seeing this bird.
Flock of birds running after him.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing that happens when the way this bird feeds. You were expecting normal bird beak open up and peck at the thing and start eating it slowly, and some other birds coming in. No. The beak segments into 4 sides, and it just starts crunching and crunching.
I know exactly what you're talking about too. I've seen stuff like that, like just freaking the beak literally spits in 4 directions.
Demogorgon bird.
I mean, life is beautiful, I guess, but it's also actually kind of impressive. Like this small thing is just crushing down on like clumping down on the bird pieces.
Sean would actually make a little sketch of that.
So I just realized that I only did 1 day of the thing I wanted of. Like, the things I wanted to do, I still got to do the...
Yep. Oh,
well, we are all going through our day 1 stuff.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, so this is just day 1.
This is just the day 1
So
stuff.
this is just day 1 shit.
Yeah,
okay.
don't worry. So yeah, it's.
I thought I got skipped. That's why I was like.
No, don't worry.
You're good. You're good, my dude.
I wouldn't do that. I didn't start yesterday's section without mask because it was going to be a whole party thing. So, initially. But, yeah.
So, that's the end of Alistair's day unless birds start chasing after him.
No. Is there anything Ashana wants to do on the day as well? Or?
If there's time after the HQ, ask you to continue to train for the Keen Line variant.
Alright. Make, let's see here. I believe, it was an intelligence check, so...
I believe it was intelligence, because it was, hardening your mind and, calling back.
Yep. So, straight intelligence check for this day. Alright, another point of progress.
I think I'm at, 15 now. I need 28. A fair mark.
Getting closer. And with that, first day ends, and Riker, what does Xeris do on the second day?
Well, firstly, whenever possible, I'm going to pick up the Ring of Invisibility.
Alright, it doesn't take you much time at all after
Yeah,
the priests and the nuns give you, your breakfast.
of course.
God damn it! Why is my brain immediately showing images of Xeris running out with toast in his mouth, screaming, "I'm late"?
Because you know what?
I've been watching too much anime. This is just a sign just saying that I need to maybe go easy. Maybe watch something else, like some American TV shows, like Stargate.
Yeah, think about Darius. Just replace that like toast with a chicken leg or something. That'd probably be more accurate.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no. There's upon realizing the time that he let slip by him. Oh shit! That's right. I gotta go pick up the fucking ring. And with that, he fucking practically he picks up the fucking chicken leg as well. Fucking practically zips his way out. Probably leaving everyone confused as all hell.
Nuns are like, what?
What's this about a ring?
And it was like it's the classic cartoon where there's just a puff of smoke where it used to be.
Yeah.
Like from oh god, Warner Brothers cartoons. Yeah. So yeah, you easily pick up the ring. It's there. They have it. They present it to you in a nice black marble box with a red velvet inlay with soft pads inside, because and they explain to you that this ring has actually long and actually honorable history compared to how they're normally used for. Was once worn by a Grand Inquisitor of the Rogathiel's clergy. But he's long since retired, and the Inquisition, now disbanded, decided to, in honor of him, to give that, honor of his respect and love towards the common folk, to put this into a public auction somewhere. One of his rings of invisibility in a public auction. So this got chosen for the raffle, and here it is. They also give you a small sheet of paper of proof of legitimacy of the item's origins, as well as an inquisitorial seal. An inquisitorial seal of essentially if you lose the box or whatever, to stop by any sort of inquisitorial encampment, and they will provide you a replacement within a certain amount of time.
Yeah,
it's
of course,
because you probably won't be coming back to this world anytime soon.
That's really nice of them, though.
Yeah. Well, even still, it's there if he ever does come back.
It's essentially the equivalent of if you go to a gun broker, or somebody who sells old stuff. If the carrying container breaks, they'll have it replaced with something similar or the same.
I actually know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. It doesn't cover if it's damaged. Unfortunately, they cannot cover that because it would devalue. It would devalue the idea of it, essentially. And especially since this thing is actually made out of adamantine, so
yeah,
it's unlikely that it will. But if it does, you're kind of out of luck.
Pretty hard to damage, adamantine.
Yeah, except unless hit by another adamantine weapon, which what are the odds of that happening?
Yeah.
Anyways, so yeah, you get the ring. Is there anything Xeris would like to do for the day?
You know what? How much progress do I have on Blind Fighter currently? Let me check. I think I got it written down here somewhere. Not much. Oh, that's right. I was going for that. I was going for the acrobatics proficiency as well. You know what? I've almost got it, so I'll see if I can make any progress on that.
Alright, make a dexterity check. Or
Very
dexterity
good.
or strength check, which, if you make a strength check, it will be using your intelligence modifier instead.
Yeah,
Because
in this case...
So,
Yeah, in this case... I mean, using strength or dex, it would be the same fucking thing either way, so...
Same modifier,
Right,
so pick one.
Ooh! I'm gonna use the once per session on that!
Alright.
That's a little better!
So you don't critically fail, so, you
He doesn't break his fucking legs!
You do some training in the Rogothiel Church's, outdoor gymnasium is the kind way to
Training
put it. It's
grounds.
more of like
Training grounds.
Training grounds. It's more of like a fight pit, and they have like a person to help you out with your sort of thing. You don't accidentally break your arm again.
Or a leg.
Or sorry, it was a leg initially.
Or spine.
No,
he doesn't break anything, thankfully.
Yeah. Fortunately, you get some help. You have some help there. You don't make any progress, unfortunately, but at the very least, you didn't break an arm or leg.
Or worse.
Yes, or worse.
Or your spirit.
And also, if you had broken a limb and started bleeding, you'd probably alert the person there that you're not actually, devil.
Yeah.
Because devils do bleed, but they bleed differently.
It's probably like, if I remember correctly, green blood? Or green-black something?
It's black ooze.
Ah.
More like black slime, but yeah.
I'm gonna cut the minor illusion.
Yeah. But
same as demons, but yeah.
Alright, so...
That covered. So, is there anything else Zeros would like to do for the rest of the day? For the remainder of the day? Look for, or does he want to partake in the nightlife?
You know what? I'll go for the nightlife.
Alright. So what would you like to do for the nightlife?
So, I'd imagine Rosewinter is probably going to want to do something too, huh?
I was hoping to go first to propose we check out the iceberg or we
the iceberg
check
is a ways away.
Is it like on the rivers
away.
or?
No, it's not in the rivers or anything like that. It's like out in the ocean, outside of the city, outside the swamp actually.
How far exactly is it from where we are?
Let's see here. Let me just pull up my notes. It's almost, roughly 80 miles away.
80 miles, so that's not gonna be...
Well, that's only to the, or not 80 miles, sorry. 800 miles away from your current location, and that's towards the beach, the nearest beach, where you may eventually be able to see it. That's not counting for, because the iceberg is still moving, it's not accounting for anything like beyond that.
Yeah.
Okay, so that'd probably be something we come back
and be able
to
to
this
see.
place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, then there's the Riddle House, or then there's tracking down the escaped serial killer.
More peaceful if the Riddle House would be nice.
That's the second time this has happened.
Oh, what happened?
Doing what? Armored?
Or if I probably pooped.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Yeah, he probably died.
So, that being said, what would he like to do, does, Rosewinter want to, I take it Rosewinter will propose this, but I would say if you all want to, you can do, like, the Riddle House or something like that at night.
Yeah, so it's a nighttime event, got it.
Yeah. Technically, it's a day and nighttime event, but yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Mhm.
So you wish to spend your night activities being part of the Riddle House, or you got something else in mind, Riker?
Well, I was knowing what I know now. I'm just taking a moment to briefly kind of phrase this. All right, so knowing that, he's then just gonna inquire to Rosewinter about what the other nightlife stuff is like. You know what they've got essentially,
All right.
and
All right. Sorry.
I would like to make note that I, as a player, am actually interested in those mage fights.
Alright. So, regarding the mage fights, the prerequisite is that you are a mage, i.e., you either have the spellcasting class feature or the pact magic, or something essentially similar, and that you obviously register. You cannot bet on yourself, but which is obvious, but still. Yeah. So, and also, it is you have to be a full caster. Or they
Damn.
have sorry, rather they have things for full casters, half casters, and like 1/3 casters.
But do they have anything for cantrips to go brr?
For cantrip users, they have one person who's like specifies in that. I will say, if you bring up War Mage, they say that no, he's not a War Mage. He's something called. Let me see here.
Good, well, let me see here.
I'm gonna be real, he is genuinely curious about this.
They have one person for you to duel, and it won't be a big prize because there aren't a lot of people who do this sort of thing. Again, just give me a moment.
Oh my god, is Xeris going to fucking show these people the bullshit that is War Mage?
You just might.
I just fucking might. Holy shit.
I have one thing to say to you, Riker. Destroy the feeble mind.
Whoa, hey, you don't need to choke on your mic.
Ooh.
Ow.
Ow.
All you had to do was just deep your voice and be like, destroy them.
Destroy the child.
It's what you gotta do is when you go into the mage fight in Cascaeus, and then they slip all over the place, and then you.
Fuck.
I would say that Greece is outlawed for these sort of duels.
For good reason.
Yeah, it's considered a dirty trick because it's unsportsmanlike, you know.
Yeah. Just making a duel. As a player, I'm interested, but as a shaman, that's a no.
Here I am going, can I set myself on fire and scare the shit out of them?
That is allowed.
Fair game.
Yeah, that's actually completely fair game. Yeah, he's something called he's an antiquarian. Essentially, she's essentially a pure caster, though specializes in just cantrips. However, she can also do some really weird stuff, and they've had her partake in the 1/3 caster fights.
She fucking wrecked them, didn't she?
Yeah, now she's not allowed anymore in that. She's on a league
So
of
she
her
gets
own.
meta magic for cantrips.
See, now I'm tempted to be like, I'm gonna fucking do it, but and you know what? Fuck it. Xeris is gonna say, you know what? I'll do it because I am genuinely curious to see how this is gonna go.
This is how I imagine you, Riker, just doing. It's like, I'll kill them all.
Oh, kill them all.
Kill the child. Destroy them all.
Destroy the child.
Yeah.
And like,
Let's see.
hey, fuck it. If he loses, fair enough. But
Alright, so this will require,
Loses to death experience.
because of the nature of this duel, it is going to be your 3 checks using your
Intelligence. Yeah,
in
or
this case, your
spellcasting
intelligence
modifier.
score. Your spellcasting modifier. Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
all right. So that's in that case. I'm guessing you'll probably just want me to do the
Straight
rolls in the same manner as Duke then.
Yep, just straight in checks.
Yep.
23.
Oh.
9.
Fuck!
21.
Holy shit!
You
Wait,
missed
I'm
one.
seeing multiple. I'm seeing 5 checks here.
Oh.
One of them was a reroll for the nat 1 from the intelligence check earlier.
Right, 14,
Yeah.
23, and a 21. Alright.
Auntie,
Huh?
the
9 and 21.
the 14 was the reroll from earlier.
Yes, I'm aware. I was made aware of that.
So it would be 23, 9, and 21.
Yep. I'm currently just looking at the modifier
Just a-
for this NPC.
Yeah, added modifiers for him would be adding +5. As for whoever he's facing, who knows what's getting added there.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Well-
probably reroll these, all 3.
Plus 27.
Well, actually, it would be about +6 because I have 6 or 7. Cause I've got like fucking 22 in because traffic is Arcanum.
Yeah.
Yes.
Factus, Arcane, and go burn.
Exactly.
So. Oh, man. Okay, that's. Right, I made this guy before. Okay, so that would. Okay, that doesn't change anything. Good, that's fine. Alright, so. I'm just gonna publicly roll these d20s. Consecutive order without re-rolling. Well,
Oh,
she does great in the first round against you. She actually beats you.
whoops.
Surprising.
With their modifiers. Jeez.
Yes.
And I mean, hey, fair enough. Like, it fucking surprised
I will
even
just
him.
outright tell you, she is an int-based caster.
Yeah, so.
Oh, I mean, hey, fair enough. Like I said, he's genuinely curious.
Wait, the 11 beat his 23?
No, I
Well,
assume that's
without
a 9.
modifiers.
Well, yeah, not counting his amount of. Well, even counting the modifiers, what
Or
the
modifiers.
fuck is she using that gives her that much of a big boost?
Well, it's without the modifiers
The
of
first
17.
one, he rolled a 14.
No.
No,
Andy,
Andy.
the 23,
I-
9, and 21 are for the actual rolls. The 14 earlier was for his something else.
So he doesn't break a limb.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, she loses
We
the
said
first
this
round.
twice. So.
Sorry. The 23, she succeeds the first round. 14, she fails the first round. The 14, she succeeds. So how do you succeed the first round? Just show
So, you know what? As much as he tries not to, yeah, admittedly, he kind of does show off a little bit, because, I mean, hey.
I see. So he's a braggart. Alright. So, yeah.
Not necessarily going to show his hand prematurely, but at the same time,
Yeah. So essentially, what she does is that she essentially creates essentially like these vines that grow around your feet, and since you're more like mobile based, she just pelts you with these like, oh god, what were they? Oh god, yeah. She just
Entanglements.
pelts you with like what is it, like a steady gout of fire.
Ah.
Though again, because of the wards they have set up in the ring, you do not die. You do not have to make any death saves. But yeah, they do
and I
have
mean, yeah,
just to patch you up.
I mean, and he's just like, hey, fair enough. It's fair game, you know?
Here's the
It's
thing.
fucking magic.
Here's the thing. Here's a thing. It's not like flamethrowers.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
It's literally like she produces a single, like a very small pinch of fire in like the tip of one finger, and she just blows into just a straight line of fire.
So what you're telling me is fucking, what was it? What was the name of that fucking jutsu that Sasuke did.
Fireball
I
no
don't know.
jutsu?
I don't know. I don't watch
He
Naruto.
makes Fireball no Jutsu.
Yeah. It was something like that. But anyways.
Yes.
speak English.
So you succeed the first round by showing off with literally lunging at her.
Wait,
Second
she...
fight, he succeeds in
Yeah,
by
you...
essentially lunging at her.
Yeah.
Second fight, fails because it's a 14 if I recall correctly.
Yeah, so it was 9 versus the 14, and then the last round, it's going to be a 21 versus...
The last round, kind of learned from your
Yeah,
mistake.
no, he learned his lesson.
So you're a lot more cautious this fight. This fight lasts a lot longer, and at one point you swear she's according to them, she's not like a... You don't cast... She's not a spell... She's not like a full caster or a half caster, or even a fourth caster, but for some reason she just, you swear, she cast a Bigsby's hand at one point, and that definitely concerned you. But again, you prevail. However, you prevail.
Yeah.
Despite her abilities, yeah. Alright. So for this fight, you won 22 ults.
Hey.
Nice.
And she gets 11. Because she at least gave a good show.
And you know what? Fuck it, he'll fucking shake her hand after that. I mean, hey.
Alright.
Swordsmanship and whatnot.
Alright. When you approach her, for one, she smells like she reeks of brimstone.
I mean, that's not really surprising considering the location.
Yeah, if you'd like, you could make an insight check.
You know what? Sure, what the fuck not? My plus fucking 1. If I nat... What the fuck?
Yeah,
I'm about to say nat 1!
You crit.
Alright. Keep saying you're gonna nat 1.
You're absolutely certain she is not a fiend of any kind. She's fiend-blooded, obviously, but she's not a fiend. She's not pure-blooded.
Yeah. Not pure blood, anyway.
Yeah.
Alright.
She asks you what your trait is.
Let's see. How would I put this in terms that the people here would be able to understand?
A person who specializes in cantrips to the fullest extent and beyond.
Cantrip.
A person? I am someone who empowers my cantrips beyond what they should normally be able to do.
Which acquisitive practice are you of? She's never seen an antiquarian do what you did.
And with that, he just kind of smiled like, that's because I'm not necessarily an antiquarian. I'm something a bit more self-taught, really. It's something a bit more learned rather than actually, well...
Gifted or taught.
Yeah.
Roll a straight charisma check.
Oh boy, this is the nat 1 that I'm hoping for.
Sim.
Holy shit, living a nat 1 at
There's a
least.
slight defense to her, but she very quickly tempers it a bit and says that her magic is...
Saying that, he just kind of...
He
literally just releases his fucking insane amount of magic power that he was born with, and just like, yeah, no, I was literally born with this.
She said, again, though,
And
doesn't dissuade her. She literally says, well, her practice is passed from her, was taught to her by her parents. She trades with devils, primarily, though, and has a lot of series of contracts. She is what is known to the people here as an infernal trader.
interesting.
Infiltrator, you said?
No, an infernal trader.
Oh, infernal trader. Okay.
And what did you say the name? What did you say the name for that? For her class, quote unquote, was?
Antiquarian.
Alright.
I'll type it down also in the Discord.
Alright. Yeah, that'll save me some time.
Yeah.
There you go. I'll also post the PDF if you're interested in looking at it, the resources. You can look at it after the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. But yes, so, like I said, you both give your. She asked if she. You know what, do you want to ask it? Do you want to. I don't know. Talk with her more later in the night to learn more about this world, or no?
Yeah, you know what? Sure, he's got nothing better to do.
Alright. So she's just gonna tell you some stuff regarding, you know, the more like infernal trade aspect of this world. Her practice has existed ever since there have been, you know, her kind and your kind, assumedly. That she's assuming that you're some sort of devil.
Yeah. And he's not going to state otherwise. So.
Yeah. Alright, so essentially, her, you know, her people of this world, of this land, since you appear to not, since you're so interested, or at least from her perspective, they usually primarily deal with the devil pits here. However, the Yugoloths of the Yugoloth pit have been particularly receptive to trade within the past 10 years. So, yeah.
Good to know.
Additionally, they also have some, whereas the devils of the devil pit here in the burning bayou, well, they mostly deal in fineries, you know, things of vanity, carpentry, marble statues, marble housing. The Yugoloths actually dealing more, at least in assumedly your line of work, judging by your general apparel and your ability in combat. They deal in more like things that would be used in combat or warfare. So that's generally where they get most of their like magical weapons, or +1 war mage wand or whatever. Also, Mouse, you can hear
Hey, Duke,
on your end.
yeah, I was about to say.
Push talk.
What?
Stops
Can you
being
think
picked
so?
up on your mic again.
I have no idea how. I have no idea how it happened. How it's able to.
It's them beautiful, definitely not child labor created iPhone mics.
Yeah. I think as soon as you moved it closer to yourself, it stopped being picked up for whatever reason. So it just might be just where the positioning where you are.
Yeah.
There's an option to turn off background noise
Yeah.
in Discord.
Yeah, there is. I think though you have to like actively activate it each time you enter a Discord call. But yeah.
The mic stays on.
It don't like being on. When I turn it on, it just turns itself off.
Huh.
Okay.
Weird. At any rate.
All right. So. Case. That being called. Or that being done. Yeah, it's been. So I'll say after that, you're tired. She goes her own separate ways and asks if she can know your. Unless you haven't disclosed your name.
Now, here's my question. Has anyone stated to him not to use, at the very least, his first name?
No.
In that case, he will give that at least.
Yeah, she does specify she's not asking. She's asking for your the name you would often go by, that people more often know you as, not like you know.
Yeah, she didn't ask you to give you names. She just want to ask what you are called.
Yeah.
What's the nickname?
In that case, he will, at the very least, say that his name is Zeus.
Alright.
Because he doesn't see any point in just going like, oh yeah, no, my name is, and then just fucking say something totally different, you know?
Of course.
My
In
name
that
is
case,
Cynic.
she writes it down, scrolls it onto a piece of paper, and hands you, and tells you that her name is, let's see here. Her name is Liliana, and if you would ever like to do any business with her or just talk, to simply have a mage, cast Ascending onto her, with, and assuming you're able to create, minor illusions, to, just send her like a message or something. She'll, if she ever needs to talk to you, though, you'll hear it.
I'm sure she's got ways.
Yeah.
Yes, she has ways.
So, I mean, yeah, no. Yeah, fuck it, that'll work.
Alright.
That should about cover it for me.
Alright. My name is Alrighty then.
Sanic.
So, but if you take your leaves and you return to your bed, a little bit sore, but certainly made a friend, hopefully.
Yeah. Also, background noise being picked up in your mic again there, Mask.
Still hear it.
Jesus Christ, I'm gonna throw my phone.
Just use push to talk, lol. Just
No.
Well, I think it
No.
is just like I think maybe as soon as you put your phone down to rest on top of something or something else, like I don't know what exactly is causing it, but like as soon as like you readjust yourself, it's like all of a sudden it's no longer being picked up as much.
Yeah, that's weird. Though that being said, we'll continue after that to Rahamid.
Yeah.
Alex, what does Rahamid do the second day? Does
Alright.
he also want to spend time on the date with Moose?
Spending time with Moose is good, but I want to wait until we're out of this place to do that. Some place that's more peaceful than here.
Understood.
So what I wanted to do was see if I could find specific tomes, the magical ones, like in this place, possibility. So because I might have enough cash to actually buy one of those.
All right. What tome in particular?
Which one was it? Is it the Tome of Understanding that increases int? If I remember correctly.
Oh, those sort of tomes.
Yeah.
No, the
Make
Tome
an
of
investigation
Intelligence.
check.
Investigation coming up. A natural 20 on the other side.
It's clear thought that increases your intelligence.
Ah,
Understanding's for wisdom.
okay.
Alright. And I take it you have not received any benefits from a manual or tome that increases your ability scores, yes?
I currently don't have one of those, not yet.
You have not used it
No.
at all on this character? Okay, so again, there's just a reminder, there's a limit as to how many a creature can get the benefits from any of these sort of tomes.
Wait, there is? Where
Yes,
is it
once.
listed? Because I've never seen anything like
I
that.
have it as a homebrew rule for characters, because
Yeah, I had a few tomes.
I was not
only-
aware of this rule.
I think I had about like 3 tomes.
It's like a physical or mental strain that it causes to further enhance your your abilities beyond their standard mortal limits.
I think I had like 2 or 3 tomes.
Or manual that increases your ability score once in that character's lifetime. Or their lifetime.
Sorry, I'm gonna have to mute Mask because I can. With you being as quiet as you are, and yeah, I just had trouble hearing you.
Okay,
I think I had like 2 or 3 tomes because I had Tome of Understanding for Charisma and Tome of Tome of Leadership for Charisma and then Tome of Understanding for Wisdom.
So, In this case, so your investigation check. You find someone who's willing to let you read from one of their tomes. They have one of Clear Thought. However, they need it back after you finish immediately after you finish reading it. Let's see here. What price did they set for this? Because they're not giving you the book. They're going to be taking it back once you're done reading it.
Well,
Again, for clarification.
wait, like he's gonna let me read it and use it, but he wants it back. Does he not
He wants you
understand?
to return it. Yeah.
Pretty much, he's letting you copy some of his spells into your spellbook.
Kind
No,
of, not
well,
really.
no.
You can get the benefits of the Tome of Clear Thought. You don't need to keep it on you. Once it's
Yeah, you
used,
just
it's
spend.
only
Yeah,
being
but
used.
so he's not letting me buy it from him, but he's letting me read it from him. Does he not know that as soon as I read it from him, it's gonna become dormant
He
for a century?
does.
Okay.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, I think that's why
He
he's
stores
wanting
it.
to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there anyone you know that would be willing to part with a tome of clear thoughts so I can have one for
No,
yourself?
no sane man. No.
Really? No, not a single person.
No, these things are extremely valuable because they're able to help mortals transcend their limitations physically or mentally. They're
you,
generally hoarded. You
uh,
rolled really high, so I'm allowing you to, essentially read from it and get the benefits of it. But in terms of buying one, you didn't roll that high.
I rolled a 28. How high did I did? I need to actually roll a natural 20 to be able to buy one. That seems a bit unfair. That argument aside. Um. Andy? God damn it. My hand's on tie. No. Goddamn fucking Discord. Ugh. The fuck? Is something being downloaded? Ugh. Damn. Oh, fuck. Alright, that's it. Minimize everything. Start Discord.
It
Talking
really got
about-
him
There we go. Alright, I had to
Yeah.
fucking
Okay,
restart
yeah,
Discord.
You lived.
Yeah.
Okay,
You
so
Like, it was like, I don't
Price.
know what the fuck happened.
price he has for. Let's see here. The price he has for the tome to read from it. Let's see here is 1,500 gold pieces essentially.
I was in just to read. I'd rather buy one.
To read it for like to read it for the duration.
I
Get the benefits of it.
here's the reason. I'll explain to him. Here's the reason why I have to buy one. I'm going to be leaving in the next amount of days, and by the time, I don't have enough time to read it and then be able to give it back to you.
No, you do. Today and tomorrow you start reading.
Yeah, you need 48 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not to be able to do the other things I wanted to be able to do. Like that's.
I could probably
And
find
also,
it.
that would also be meta for him to know this.
Well, no, he did say that he would be here within, or at least from now, after tomorrow.
Yeah, but this
So-
would also negate anything else I wanted to be able to do, which was I wanted to be able to be a part of the Riddle House.
Well,
It sounded interesting. It sounded
You
fun.
could
This is the
read
reason
it
why I wanted to
while
buy
in
the
the-
book.
you can read it while in the Riddle House.
I think it says you have to dedicate full focus on it for.
Okay.
Yeah, I think.
Make a persuasion check.
All right, persuasion.
If you want to see if you can persuade him to maybe let you buy it off of his hands.
Yeah, or if there's someone that be willing to buy off of.
I'll tell you, he does not know anyone else.
Does not know anyone else that knows this book.
He's not lying from you. He doesn't know anyone else who would be willing to let it out of their hands.
Okay. Oh, I rolled the wrong one. Damn it. Fucking. That was my bad. All right. 15. I don't know. Did I do that again?
I know. I'm just currently rolling some die here
Good test in it.
in my end physically because I don't get to do it all that often. Jesus fucking Christ!
Oh.
Why? Okay, fine. I'm a man of my word. He essentially, he will let you buy it off of his hands for the equivalent of 50,000 gold pieces.
50,000. So that
Gold
would
pieces, yeah.
so
Platinum.
50 and then comma 3 more. I heard that right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Essentially, be 5,000 platinum.
You have 2,000 and treasure.
No, you have. The other one was only like what? A few thousand gold pieces? You should have like 20.
You have 2,000 in treasure, so then you only need 3,000.
I only have the 2,000 platinum. Unless I
Right.
divided it wrongly, like that's all we have.
You could ask your allies if they want to pitch in for this, because this would be like a later. This is essentially
Yo.
an investment in like an art piece or something.
Like,
I'm
literally, I
get more
already
value.
spent the money for the wedding, so he's
How much?
So,
How much is this?
yeah, like. Plus, we're going to be getting paid soon, so like,
Yeah,
fuck
Well-
it, why not?
yeah.
all right. So
How-
I think it's this much platinum, right?
platinum. 5,000 platinum.
Yeah, 5,000 platinum.
Yeah. So
If
I,
you had 3,000, then
I
2,000.
wouldn't be able to cover half then. Jeez. Barely. I'd barely be able to cover half. It'd be just under it.
It's only 5,000. Like, gee, I'll just purchase it for you.
Jesus
Same.
Christ, you got a sugar mama. What the fuck?
No, you have sugar parents and godparents.
Oh yeah.
Sugar
Well, I mean,
parents.
in the case of Captain Rosewinter, sugar mama. In the case of Alistair, sugar daddy. Jeez.
Yeah,
Sugar
everyone
daddy
else
would
is
be
well
like-
paid. Muhammad is just there.
Sugar parents, yeah.
Okay, Alex, do you want to know how much platinum I have on
Well,
me?
you don't need a scream, by the way.
Jeez.
You're a bit loud on my end.
No, I'm talking loudly.
Yeah. There's a
It's a
difference,
shot.
but I'm guessing yeah, it's a lot.
I'm looking at 40,000.
Yeah.
Gee, I'm only at 30,000. I need to step my game up.
How do I have less platinum than all of you? I understand I'm playing a temporary character that's gonna eventually become permanent, but fucking god damn it, Auntie, you gotta get me up on their level.
Here's the thing.
No.
Captain Rosewinter invested her currency wisely, which also, yes, you're also going to be receiving money from the guild, but Captain Rosewinter is going to be getting some money from her ship as they're doing assignments.
Yeah,
Yes. So
yeah.
my crew are doing jobs while I'm adventuring. Legal jobs. She did stipulate that.
Yeah.
And not to mention, I sold a phoenix egg for like 20K.
Yeah. Alright, yeah, so I just gotta find stuff that's worth a lot of value, because I think that's the only way I'm gonna be able to
Like
get
a like artifact,
I mean, this might be a good thing to start with.
ancient artifacts, then yeah.
Never mind.
Alex, you're saying? Or sorry, Alex, armored. Sorry.
Yeah, and Alistair is getting money from like 4 different places. He's buying and selling of magical items,
Yeah.
which is really profitable. His parents, the
iridescent Knights of the Iridescent Cross.
and
That is promotion.
and the four nobles clan or guild,
For Nobles Guild, yeah.
which is the reason why he's looking at 40,000 platinum. By the way, he literally gives you the money. Like, here you go.
Alright,
Yeah.
so. Alright, I can make the payment if Alistair's making, like, if Alistair's buying it for me, then I'll just throw that in my inventory and
All right.
Yes, because he's investing into his story.
Yeah, he's actually surprised that you're actually able to get the currency, but he is an honorable mage, so he is willing, so he will sell it to you for that much. Sugar on, Jesus Christ.
She doesn't have enough money to be a sugar mama, but she has enough money to cover some expenses.
This joke
She's
is
a sugar
getting
mama.
too far.
Alright. Yeah,
It's gone.
we
It's gone.
got super sidetracked.
That being said, so you do. Oh, also from you getting disconnected and all that weird
Yeah.
stuff. I don't know what Discord is. What's going on?
Yeah,
Discord
I
about
think it was
but
just a Discord error where it's just
Yeah,
like
it's just a
the
Discord.
freaking app itself was having conniption.
Yeah, it was just a limbo.
Yeah. That being said,
That happened.
he hands you the book, and yeah, you're now in possession of one tome of Clear Thought. Tome. Just look it up in the Roll20.
Yeah, that's what exactly I did. Alright. Now, the next thing on my list that I gotta do after this, depending on, I gotta go see if I can find a spell scroll shop so I can possibly add in a specific spell into my skull.
All right. Excuse me. What are you looking for in particular?
Eidetic memory.
Eidetic memory. All right. Make an investigation check.
Alright, here goes nothing. Why do you keep doing this?
You do. Here, it's. I mean, hey, just have a thing that has you choose
Once you get eidetic memory, then
advantage, normal, or
plus 20,
disadvantage,
so.
and you'll never have this problem.
Yeah, I just need to always have advantage when it comes to investigation. That's all I need.
Or just roll normally.
Anyways.
The plus 20, so.
That being said, so they do have a spell scroll of eidetic memory. I believe that's second or first level spell.
Let me check the actual spell level here. 5th.
It's a 5th level spell. Well, still, it doesn't change. Well, yeah, it would still change the price, but it wouldn't change the availability. Yeah, there's a person there who has a spell scroll who's willing to let you copy down a scroll of eidetic memory onto your skull. They're not familiar with this sort of thing, but they've sort of heard of it, so they'll allow it.
Alright.
Let's see here. So, for this, since you're not buying an entire scroll, the price is greatly reduced.
Yeah, throw in the cost to adding in my spell scroll too, because it does work like, I think Wizards of adding in spells.
Hold on.
And transcribing it.
Yeah. 50 gold pieces per level, yes?
I believe so. Let me double check my Pact Boon. 50 GP, yeah. Yeah, 50 GP per spell level, yeah.
Alright, and in this case, it's like, what, engravings and ink or something, was it?
Yes, I think it is, yeah.
Yeah, or just ping it into the Roll20 into the chat, please.
Yeah. My
the skull. Alright. Alright, when you use a spell equal to half your. Okay. Teaching process. Okay, it's taught. And you. 50 gold pieces of incense. Okay. But you'd also have to throw the scroll in, essentially having him. Oh god. Oh god, no. No. No, stop it, brain. Stop it. Cease. You know what? Fine, I'll accept it. Okay, stop yelling at me, brain. Okay. So essentially, you blaze the fucking scroll.
Jeez.
With incense. In a pile of incense. As it, like with your skull inside, as it essentially suffuses into your thing, and yeah.
Alright.
Or you can choose how it sort of flavored, but yeah. So for the scroll, because you need the physical scroll in this case. Actually, no, you just need the knowledge of it.
Yeah.
So, in this case, it is going to be 1,500 gold pieces, so 150 platinum with a treasure in this case from your thing.
Yeah.
That's accounting, or that is accounting. Actually, that is not accounting for it. Shit. So, hold on.
Oh, my back. Ow, 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 ow. I twisted the wrong way. Now I have a knot in my back.
Oh, what a shame.
There we go.
I can't help you on my end, so. Alright, so,
If I
okay.
could, I would.
Yeah, let me just put it in here.
Yeah, how much it costs and all.
1,750 GP or 175 platinum.
Minus. Alright, I'll pay in the treasures that I got.
That's applying the cost for the incense and stuff like that, which they'll provide to you.
Alright, I'm paying with the treasure. So.
It's just incense, just pure incense you dump into it. So yeah, you actually, how do you flavor learning a new ritual?
I imagine it's taking a little bit of his own blood and inscribing it on top of the skull, like, well, the sense of burning in, like, and it's written in like ancient Egyptian scribes.
Yeah, and with your proficiency in Infernal, you could easily translate it to Nurin.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Alright, I know
Congratulations.
That.
No, that. You can ritual cast and preserve.
Yes. So, that being said, all right. And is that all, or is there anything else you'd like to do?
Was there any
or do you want to partake in the nightlife with your allies or just alone?
I think whatever else I would have to buy, I think I have to save up for, anyways, because I'd like to try to buy it on my own. Yeah, I'll just partake in the nightlife and see if
with your allies or alone.
Seeing if Rose Treasure, like I'll like ask Moose if he wants to come along and then see if Rose Treasure wants to do take part in the riddle place, that riddle house.
Yeah.
Because I'm certainly interested.
And whenever I just want to mention this briefly. Whenever Xeris gets back, he's gonna fucking pretty much tell Rosewinter, "Hey, heads up," and then just toss the fucking bring him invisibility over to her.
All right.
Oh my, she's in. Oh, I will 100% unattune from something for that.
Fuck this! I got a ring of invisibility.
Hold on, oh my god.
I regret nothing.
Returns to monkey.
Oh.
No, I will stay. I'm gonna keep the box for a later date. He might need it.
Okay. Before I forget to ask, would I need to find a trader to get a Eldritch Adept defeat, or could I actually do that on my own?
You have to find because this is actually you are a pact caster, so you don't need to find one.
So that's something I can self-teach
because you're sort of theory crafting into applying Eldritch incantations and rudimentary other things to actually try to find a formula to actually grant you it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's something I'll have to definitely do once after the riddle house and get started on that. Yeah.
Because as a warlock who has Eldritch invocations, you don't need a trainer for something like this. You can self-train. It takes a little longer, but yeah.
Yeah, but but it'd be probably smart to find a trader because it'd definitely quicken up the process.
Yes. Though, that being said, what would you like to partake in the nightlife with your allies?
Yeah, to be a part of it. See if they wanted to do anyone who wanted to do the riddle house to be a part of it.
Xeris is spending the nightlife in a fight pit.
Yeah.
Captain Rosewinter, do you want to join in on the riddle house?
Oh, definitely. If anyone else wants to come, it'll be a really interesting day or night.
After Anderson, me and Alistair get the ring, and I do some stuff on town.
All right. And Alistair also wants to partake in the riddle house as well?
Oh, why not?
All right. Okay. Oh, this is gonna end so badly. Not really. It's gonna be fun. I hope.
That laughter.
Yeah, that's my nervous laughter. It's not my. Uh,
Well, I'm not sure whether I should be afraid with my 22 or not on.
I'm sorry. That's unironically my nervous laughter.
It's like,
I can't help
haha.
it. People sound actually nervous. No, I
I
just sound
roll
crazy.
intelligence.
So, okay, all right, Captain Rosewinter. We're gonna move then to Captain Rosewinter because you're all going to need to be involved in this sort of thing, and it's not going to be any rolls for the riddles. It'll be actual riddles.
No,
So,
actual riddles.
yes. So,
Yeah.
Rose,
Why did I join this?
so you don't need to be smart. You don't need to be smart. You just have to be clever. So, Rosewinter,
Why did I join this?
Mas, what is Rosewinter doing?
I tricked
Oh,
you.
because you love your wife? Because Alistair loves his wife?
I tricked you.
Well, wife to be, yes.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, fiance, sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fiance.
so, yeah. So, Mas, what does Captain Rosewinter do on her first half of the day before partaking in the Riddle House? Also, remember, push to talk.
Yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Shut up.
I'm proud of you.
Oh. Anywho, for the first half, I actually need to find the location of the Riddle House so we can do it at night.
I would say, well, that won't take too much time. You could do other things after you find it. So, yeah, make it an investigation check. Or you can roll persuasion check to ask around. Asking people around, like, where this riddle house is.
Seeing as how I have a lot higher persuasion, I'll actually ask around.
Yeah. Actually, you get to roll with advantage because you sound like, because you're as fluent in Infernal as a devil.
Yeah.
Which is to say, it sounds like your first language. Okay. Jesus Christ, that natural one on the other side.
Jesus.
18. So, you find out that most people don't really believe it's real, but some of the guards point you in the right direction. They point you to like this house in the bad part of the neighborhood in Tervanel's Folly. Sounds very familiar to that asylum that apparently was haunted. This can't possibly be in any way related. You can't possibly make the same mistake twice. Anyways, yeah, it's there. It's actually very well kept. There's a tiefling woman who's with like a green skin and like a sort of chameleon horns. They're just spirally horns on like the front end of their skull. Yeah, she's appears to be just like mowing the lawn with this sort of like non-motor non-motorized lawn grass cutter. Just basically a push trolley on wheels, push trolley with blades. And do you approach Captain Rosewinter? Also remember, push to talk.
Yeah, I will approach.
All right. She asks if you're interested in the Riddle House.
I guess you could say that.
All right. Seeing as that you're interested, she'll explain the ground rules. The house will not harm you, even if you harm it. So she recommends not harming the house. and the Riddle House will give you what you need, not what you want. Also, the house is possessed by some sort of ancient, some sort of entity, but it's harmless and it's actually more beneficial than anything else. So the town hasn't really done anything to it. So yeah, have so you're going in now, or
Uh,
are you going to bring friends later?
I'm gonna bring friends later, but I'm gonna spend just like a half hour or hour just looking, watching the people that enter and see who leaves.
All right, make a perception check.
I'm definitely going to be watching the people that leave.
All right. The people you see, the people who enter are more often than not. Okay, yeah. Okay. So if you see the people who enter appear to be actually a combination of like learned folk and your general commoner. Um, you don't see any of them, not even like the real very clearly wizards who walk in. You don't see any of them come out with anything in hand. They actually look more like displeased, like oh as if they didn't actually succeed. It's like a solid 9 to 12 people in your half hour.
That's
Also
actually a lot.
relatively new, so yeah.
That's actually real. That's a lot of people. Not like 10 people in a half an hour.
Yeah. Additionally, uh, there is a fee to enter the Riddle House. It is essentially the equivalent of a copper piece. That's it.
Just a copper piece.
Just a copper piece. That's all the lady there asks for. It's for it's what this house wants. It's not. Honestly, they would probably charge like a silver piece, but the house itself has made conditions that the entry fee is only a copper piece, and that nothing tried to stop anyone coming in, no matter they be beggar or prince, bandit or
How,
hero, or monster or
how
hero.
the people that leave? Do they look any different other than disappointed?
Certainly like puzzled. Like, oh, like as if like they're still going over the situation in their head, re-rolling the information what they went through in their heads. Like, how could I have made that mistake? The answer was right in front of me.
Okay, that that gives me some insight onto this. Where everyone that entered left empty-handed. They didn't have any negative effect to them,
Yes, and according
and
to the people who sort of essentially clean up around the house, uh, it you only come out with what you need, not what you want. Apparently, that fat tiefling guy needed a lot of money, so he's. I mean, hey, good on him. Or a lot of gold bars, so yeah.
I'll I'll keep that in mind. I'll keep that in mind to definitely change my perspective of when I'm entering in this place. I'm not here to get money. I'm here to get what I need, what I supposedly need.
Yes.
And I leave. I walk away from the place and make a note of where it is.
Yeah, though I would just like to mention, though, what you need that something for, who the fuck knows?
Well, what you need is completely dependent on what the parameters are. Is it what you need that day, that year, in general, over the lifetime?
Maybe it's
just what
what
you
you need to
need.
feel complete.
It varies from person to
Yeah,
person.
so It could be just like what you need is like to be out of debt, or what you need to be happy.
To go on with your life or what have you, yeah.
Yeah.
which is fair. So
It's very interesting.
Yes.
I'll come back and relay that to the party who's currently there after I want to actually start looking for this serial killer guy.
Alright. Make an investigation check normally. I'm assuming you're not asking around, you're just looking around.
Looking around, maybe talking to one of the official peeps.
Alright, then in that case that'll be a persuasion check if you're talking to people as well. Now because that's more like interviewing people regarding it.
Yeah. Okay. Both or just one, or just a persuasion.
One or the other.
Just
Yeah.
one or the other. Yeah, you choose.
Yeah. 33.
Alright, 33. So, you start asking around. The guards, they tell you not to worry yourself. They do know your group by your reputation. They do say that if you find them, don't engage them unless they're engaging some innocent civilian. In which case, please intervene, but don't kill them. They need them to stand trial, or they need them to stand trial for now additional charges of murder.
Okay.
Yeah. After that, they're going to be even more secure with the transportation.
Okay. I'm gonna continue looking until night.
Yeah. So as you look around, you do get you do overhear from one person you're interviewing that there's been a like that the druid circle's been really quiet as of recent. Like really quiet. They often send some emissaries over to like help the villagers with help the farmers with their crops, but they haven't received anyone in weeks, and they've sent people over to to speak to them, but those people haven't come back.
How far away is this druid's circle?
Remember that third job that's like about here in this region? Yeah, there.
Oh, the one that was like pretty much
Yeah.
like we.
Enough good money, but
Yeah, I think it was like a good like 60 miles like in this direction or something like that. One of our quests, so it's a little bit further than that.
I don't know,
Yeah.
decent money, but
Like
maybe
somewhere
I'm
around
gonna
this
crack.
region.
Yeah,
essentially.
somewhere.
But fortunately, you do have somebody who can fast travel you closer. If you remember, Oriax.
That is true. Oriac can teleport me to that area.
Teleport your party. He's
Yeah,
not going to just teleport you.
yeah.
Be
Going
suicide to go after
solo
someone
is
like
not
that.
a smart idea.
You also hear of his of his name. Let me just pull it up here. Let's see here. All right. Come on now, stop it.
Yeah. So the question is, did like knowing where? Yeah.
Since you have to go on packs because there's 3 tiers because you deserted.
So you get his name and you get his title.
Yeah.
Let's see here. His name is Euron. Let's see here. His name is Euron Ronway. I'll type it out. you're on Ronway. He is also known as let's see here. He's also known as the Mad Hatter, and that with his victims, he essentially makes a hat of their skin and places on their head made out of their hair and skin. I mean, out of the victims' own hair and skin. After, of course, killing them.
That is beautifully disturbing.
Yeah, so the question is, do you want to deal with this guy now or sometime later or at all?
I'm wanting to. Like Riker said, sending everyone after this guy is going to be overkill. So I'm thinking of me, my cohort, Oriax, and then one other person.
Well, if I think Andy's implying that this would probably essentially be a straight up fight for all the party participating, I think.
Oh, I would say for you to do it alone with your cohort would be very difficult. However, if you bring an ally
a team, but maybe not the entire
league, then yeah, maybe not the entire. It's not someone you could with your level of skill and power your allies have. You could probably at most 3, but it'd be safe for 2 people. And this would be an out of game, in between sessions sort of thing. So each have a schedule.
I would volunteer Alistair, except he's going into the Riddle House.
Well, this would be this night. This would be later, after the Riddle House and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm still going to the Riddle House.
And it would also be out of session to determine the level of success.
So yes, Spirit of Vengeance, good idea against a serial killer, now wouldn't it?
Alright. Let's see here. And so, in this case, it will be Rosewinter. Oriax does not want to leave you alone with something like that, so he'll be joining you, so that'll just be the 2 of you. So, later, Armored and Masked will have to
No. Oh. Anti.
Oh.
Remember, Alistair would definitely involve himself in this. Spirit of Vengeance.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying that in this case, it would just be technically the 3 of you, but 2 of you as players.
Yeah.
Something like this. It would be like an in and out 1 hour quest.
Because I want
2 hour
to
quest.
taste this.
It's important because it's cohort.
Admittedly, as much as I'd love to be a part of it, it'd be scheduling of if we're doing it off session on a different day, it would be.
Yeah, it would be off session, and yeah.
Yeah, and we already still need to at some point do that freaking monk one shot too.
That one shot, which is also fun fact. We're going to be play testing some content that me and Armored made for some of you guys.
Yeah.
Yep. Yes, but we already have our 2 players.
Well, 3 for including.
Yeah, you guys need at least 1 more, and
because it's I also say that it was gonna. I'm sort of taking care of 2 birds with 1 stone, so to speak, for this. So yeah, but that being said, so we can run this later, but the only thing I will say is that you guys come back alive. We'll come back alive. Because Oriax will pull you out the moment it looks like shit's getting too hairy.
Yeah.
It is recorded that he is not a mage, so he can't counterspell or anything like that.
Yes. I mean, I can see what I can do about being a part of this, but it'd be trying to find a schedule that'll be I can definitely show.
Yeah, if you can't, that's fine, mate. If you can't, it's fine. You're good.
Yeah, it just all depends on what day we end up doing it.
This would be before the monk one shot, either way. So
yeah.
So that being said, anyone else? Yes, yay or nay, to join in this hunting of a serial killer?
Maybe.
All right.
If you need extra backup, maybe
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. If you need a full cast or something. So,
Sure. Yeah. All right then.
put me down to maybe.
All right. So that's 4. All right. Noted. It's fine.
Cool.
And I take it Xeris. I don't think. Will Riker, will Xeris partake in this or no?
Nay.
Okay.
And his response would literally be, you'll be fine.
It's fine. It's be fine. And if it goes south, I'll just be there in 10 seconds. You know, like.
It'll be fine.
Oriax will pull you out of danger. Yeah. Because he does have
Or
the ability
both.
to teleport.
Or any combination of the two.
Yeah. That being said, though. Let's see here. So that'll be done later. So that will consume the entirety of your day to like talk to guards and civilians regarding what they know about this case, as well as any bounty hunters that are looking in on this.
Yeah. So.
And knights and paladins and all that. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways. So if that takes remainder of your day, that's all left is nighttime stuff, and we just have to wait to see if anyone else is joining us on the nighttime
Armored.
stuff.
What is Alistair do? What are Alistair and Ashana? Alistair and Yang. Armored and Yang. What are Alistair and Ashana doing for the first half of the day before partaking in the real house?
Getting the ring.
Oh right, yes.
Yeah.
That won't take too much time. Yeah.
Anything else major after just picking that up?
Not really, because the paladin doesn't come till the next day, right?
Yeah, well, the day after tomorrow. Yeah.
Day after tomorrow. So 2 days technically.
Yeah.
Pretty much he's all for joining the group and whatever the fuck they're doing.
Alright. So.
It was basically the same. It's just like, I'm gonna get the ring, hang out, and then just join.
Pretty much the two of you just during the day are just chilling, hanging out, being lovebirds, and then it's like Riddle House night as soon as night hits.
Yep.
Yeah, now, Xerath, I like to think that Xerath kind of just walks out with y'all and just comes back. He looks a little fucking beat up. He looks like he got his ass beat a little bit, but enough to know that he must have probably been in a fight. But
why do you keep getting into fights? Do I have to? Are you wanted? Do I have to bail you out of anything?
No, it was a fight bit.
Do I need to heal you?
Oh, thank God.
He's fine.
They passed him up afterwards. He just crows are a bit dirty. That's it.
So pretty much do I have to hide you away from the guards?
Just initially.
Like last time.
And his response would be literally just be, nah, it was a fight bit. You're good.
And he turns to the group, this is why we're no longer allowed in Red.
You got banned, right?
No. Well, Resh, not really banned, but you'd be under.
Well, he can't get back in, I can.
Under surveillance, so.
Rose Winter just kind of claps her hands. Oh, you also went to the fight pit.
Yeah, and it's just like, oh yeah, actually.
Oriax.
Oh, you guys have to tell me about that later. That sounds like fun.
I won this fancy whip.
Nice.
You know, honestly, next day I should try the fight pit. Just to see what I could win.
So, what are you guys doing? Just want to relax the second day?
Why do I imagine, we're all in t-shirt and jeans just relaxing?
Well, yeah, anyone who was doing it, so...
Sound technically in interest, but it's like 80s picnic, Full House picnic.
Oh, God.
If you want something to do, I did hear about a Riddle House that I've been looking at.
Oh!
Oh, I love it.
I'm not that bright, but sure, why not?
Okay, so you remember the situation with the asylum, how there's an entity possessing the building.
Yeah.
No.
I remember.
Yeah.
Why
Yeah.
What happened? Remember, this is before he came back. Like, wait, what happened?
No, this was this is while you're back. Like, you weren't exactly aware of the whole thing of it being possessed.
Came
There
in
was like
half-
some sort of weird stuff, but
Yeah.
Came in
nothing just
halfway through the
possessed.
asylum.
Yeah.
At any rate.
So,
Yes, that was one.
so there's a benevolent entity who possesses this house in like the middle edge of town.
Mm-hmm.
So you enter. Normally, I thought it was going to be like you enter, you solve some riddles, you get paid, but it seems to have some sort of psychic connection where it gives you what you need, not what you want.
That sounds familiar.
Sounds like it could contain some clairvoyance, but
I wonder if that spirit's from from the land I come from.
Make a history check, Rohamid.
Yeah. History. I don't have identic memory up yet, so that's not going to be with a +10 this one time.
Alright.
25.
25. Sort of think about it, it sounds eerily similar to this one instance. There's like this one hut. A lot of the priests of Toth, local priests of Toth, claimed that it was possessed by Toth itself. Though when other people entered, and they were able to enter, despite the priesthood of Toth trying to prevent it, most likely due to supernatural means because of the house, they were able to act. They found out when they asked it. They claimed that the hut itself claimed that it was not a emanation or avatar or anything of Thoth.
Huh.
Nobody knows to this day, but that hut. How did I put it? Nobody remembers where the hut is anymore.
It's like all memories got misplaced.
Yeah, and also conflicting information. Maybe a little of Thoth priesthood fuckery, but nobody can confirm it.
It's mostly the fuckery, ain't it?
Yeah,
Who
so
knows?
with what Rohamid knows, he'll inform, being like, it sounds familiar too, and then just inform what I know.
So,
interesting.
So, by the way, that insight is, what do I need? No, it's more of the like spiritual stuff. Like, what do I need?
Right now, you'd really need that paladin to show up, so you can go back home and get married. But
in his mind, yes, but we are in no rush.
Oh yeah. But,
what does he need on the spiritual sense?
You don't know.
Rohamid knows what exactly he needs.
Does he? Does he really? We'll never know.
Here's the thing. Alistair doesn't need money. He comes from it.
Yeah.
He doesn't need fame or fortune.
I get it.
Yeah.
It's like, what does he need? Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Anyways, so I take it.
Yeah.
Most of the party, except for Xeris, are going to be partaking in this. So, as you make your way into the building, you see that it's a different tiefling this time around. This one appears to be some local mercenary. He just asks, copper per person.
Crap! I realize I don't have any copper pieces.
Essentially, they show the copper per person.
I'll give 2 copper.
All right. You give the equivalent of 2 copper in this case, and
it's like I have gold pieces, but not copper.
He lets you in, you see as he slides in each equivalent of a copper piece into a hole where the doorknob would be, and the door opens, letting that person in, and he sort of has to do the same thing where he has to reinsert the object or what have you to let each of you in.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Alright, so I would ask before entering into this place any rules against spells as long as it's not harmful to the place?
I will say there is purely like written riddles that you have to answer.
Oh, so it's us actually answering riddles. All right.
Yes, you have to answer riddles.
Yeah, so
No
she
checks
will.
for anything like this.
Well, interesting.
That's
What would you
it's still
roll?
gonna be interesting, regardless. Let's see how.
It is going to be. It's
Multiple
going to be in
range.
total 5
A
riddles.
little bit of
Well,
salt.
5 riddles.
Oh boy. Okay. It's a good thing we're doing this in a group because sometimes riddles stump. Like on occasion it does stump me, but other than that, I'm actually pretty.
Good that we're doing it like instead of like just 2 people.
It's not per
Yeah.
person in this case. It is just in total 5
It's
riddles.
group, it's group riddle.
Yeah.
It's a group riddle.
Yeah. Group riddles. All right. So.
Yeah, so how this is going to work is I'm going to post the riddle into the Roll20 chat. I will leave for about a minute, or leave for a bit, and come back, and if you don't have, ping me, but I won't be putting my headset back on.
Uh. uh hello. Don't. 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 God damn it! I have to do this every time. Quit. That's my Discord. Oh, wait, that's wrong. Quit. Ah! Fucking why? What keeps happening? It's like fucking Jesus. Keep restarting Discord unless I need it. Fucking games. No one has. It's like something's trying to download in the background. I don't get it. Everything's off. There. There. No, I can't hear anyone. God damn it. Quit. This manager. Alright, I'm gonna refresh Roll20 because apparently it's maybe a combination of two. have to fucking restart my computer, which means it will ruin the fucking recording. Great, thanks! God! It's what I fucking need. I don't get why this keeps happening. I might have to fucking reset the router. Why? Why? Come on!
Alright,
But-
looks like
There we
Hitler had a...
That's concerning.
Yeah, looks
I
like you
don't
and Hitler would have had a
know
what? Oh, we
what
can
the
hear you now.
hell is going on with my
Hello,
internet.
Alex? Alex, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you guys. It's like fucking.
Okay,
I
wonderful.
don't know if it's my computer or if something's going on with my
Maybe
internet.
it's fine.
It's probably just
It's just
take
pissing me
the
off that
W.
it did this twice now, and it's like,
All right.
God.
It's fine. It's fine. Just take the win. Just take the win for now. All right. So, as the let's see here. Technically, we're also accounting for Moose, who's also joining in on this.
Yay, moose.
Oh.
As the five of you enter, you scrawled on what appears to be a chalkboard. This. Actually, of all languages in common.
Sounds like we don't understand. Jack and Jill lying on the floor on the side of the dead.
Can someone tell me what it says?
Jack and Jill are lying on the floor inside the house, dead. They died from lack of water. There's shattered glass next to them. How did they die?
Poison.
They fell from the top of the well.
That doesn't explain them getting into the house, though.
Yeah, but it's the old riddle of Jack and Jill went up the hill, fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down,
But they
and
died
Jill
from water.
Broke his clown and Jill came tumbling after, yes.
Yeah.
They died from lack of water.
Yep.
What do you mean?
So-
That's water.
Well, I mean, they could have fallen down the hill, landed in the house, and were unable to get assistance. And
So
they
maybe
died from.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Or-
Okay, just
Well,
making
just
sure I
that's-
don't want to blast any of your ears. Just
Or
your
Or
yeah, you don't want. Yeah, so adjust if need be.
Yeah, so
I'm just gonna mute. I'm gonna mute myself. So go ahead and think. I'm gonna mute and deafen myself so that way just ping me when you're ready. When you've come with an answer. Also, have fun.
Oh, thank you.
Thank
This reminds me. Okay. Back in my high school, they gave us a series of riddles that apparently only serial killers can answer, and there was something similar to this.
Hmm.
And that was the answer: poison.
yeah, it's
What if what if it was a home intruder?
It's because of shattered glass.
Mm. They could have fought over the remaining glass of water and died.
yeah, but
Imagine if the well was dry.
Or the well was poisoned.
What if they're actually fish? It's a fish bowl. The glass is a fish bowl.
I think you're onto something there, Shauna.
yeah, they died from lack of water, and there's shattered glass next to them. How did they die? Yeah, they died from lack of oxygen. Well,
Yeah,
because
they
they're a
could be
fish.
Yeah, because they could be fish, so they're lying on the floor. Because their fish bowl got shattered.
Yeah, Jack and Jill are very simple names to give fish. That'd be something like a kid would name fish.
Yeah, it's like I'm a fish Jack.
Here I am, standing here, who named his goldfish Fluffy.
Yeah, so
my
it's
first,
common, so it'd probably be like a human just named. Oh yeah, Jack and Joe, my fish.
yeah, my fish's name was Bruce.
I didn't have a fish.
Like, I got my fish from, like, you know the Halloween fair? Like at churches where they have the turtles and the fish and you...
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I know what you talk about. I never had one of those in my town, so.
Yeah. Well, I begged my mom for a pet, and she was like, "You want a pet? Well, I'll give you a fish."
Well, you
Hey,
got a pet. You just didn't. You were should have been more specific.
Got a pet. And we solid with that one, goldfish.
Yeah, they they died from lack of oxygen because they are fish.
Yeah, it's their fish bowl. All right.
Someone ping Nancy.
Yeah.
I'm just along for this little ride at this point.
I mean, you
Those
could
hops are
do.
honestly.
Because I was like, oh, maybe they rolled down.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
I think we
All
have
right, so
Fish.
did he come up with the answer?
Yeah, it's like goldfish.
the
Yeah.
bull. So we think they're fish. Their bull. The glass shattered because the bull fell and they died. They died from a lack of water because they were fish and need water to breathe.
All right. So do you write that down on the board?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
As you do so, you hear a ring, and the answer, or as the riddle, is almost immediate. Oh, one moment.
Yes, the beeping of dinner.
No, that's the,
Holy
that's
shit!
the,
Did you just get that right?
that's the correct answer bell.
Yeah.
Or
I feel like if it was a band, it would be more of a
I
buzzer.
went to get some pizza
Figured about it. Anyway,
because we ordered it. Because we ordered in. So
Yeah. All right. So I'm guessing we got it right, right?
Yeah.
yes, you got the answer right.
Hey.
The answer, your question is right. Your riddle is erased, and the next riddle is the following.
high five Ashana and the group.
Yeah.
I don't know why my answer went really dark.
Yeah.
Yours was like it was because they're serial killers and it's poison. I was like, the goldfish.
The snack that smiles back.
God damn it. You're already punished. You can't even be punished even more.
The snack that smiles back, goldfish.
I have no regrets.
The snack that murders you back.
Wait, what?
Sound of snapping necks.
All right, that is the next riddle.
Can someone read it for me?
I'd say
Dead men
that-
tell no.
Yeah.
Dead men tell no tales. Living men tell tall tales. Who tells tales that's not too long or too short?
Souls?
What did Falcon and Stolt telltale?
Yeah.
Speaking undead, speak undead. I mean,
No. I think it's a piece of paper.
Yeah, it could be.
yeah, paper because it
Yeah.
can't tell it too long or too short. Like,
I was actually thinking paper.
yeah. So, what is a tale that is not too long, not too short? A story.
Yeah, story, a book.
No, it's who tells a tale. Like not too long or too short. Oh, what about a book?
Yeah.
A book
Could be.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't have. It's not long or short.
Yeah. It can be either. So, the answer would be a book then.
Mm-hmm.
It's the only thing that makes sense.
All right. Someone called back Auntie.
Sometimes he leaves too quickly. It's like next time he's gonna like it's like Auntie, we tend to say, like unless we're getting really stunned.
Or he has no faith in us.
All right. What's the
Is
answer?
it a book?
A book.
All right. Do you write this down?
Yes.
Yep.
All right. Are you sure?
Yeah, it's the only thing that makes sense.
All right.
Don't make
As you
us
write the
second-guess
answer,
ourselves.
your answer as well as the question are erased, and the third question or third riddle comes in.
Oh, hot damn.
Oh,
So we got it right.
Yeah, it's a lot shorter.
Yeah.
Or a lot less time.
It was pretty. It was pretty easy when we thought about it because it's like when we really thought about it. First we thought it was paper, and I was like, no, it has to be something longer than that. So we naturally.
Yeah, right. I initially thought an author.
And whilst Auntie writes the second one, or the third one, did you know that, okay, everyone knows the tale of Christopher Columbus, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The American version.
U.S.
The
history
American
tale
version, or
I know
the history version. Because, okay, here's the thing. We don't actually know the history behind Christopher Columbus because the person who wrote the biography of Christopher Columbus also was the guy who wrote Sleeping Hollow.
Yeah, that was a good book. Also, here's the second. Here's now the third question.
You bought me for
I'll
dinner,
be right back.
but never eat me. What am I?
No, Fred.
Plate.
Utensils.
Silverware.
Like silverware, utensils would probably work.
I'd go with utensils because it covers plates, bowls, and spoons.
Utensils is the easy answer because you buy it for dinner, but you never eat it.
Well, what does eat mean? Could it be like just biting it, like
Actually consuming it? The definition of eating is literally consuming. It's like you literally. Yeah. So I'm honestly thinking utensils food gotta go like that.
Yeah.
You buy me for a guest.
Or a plate.
Yeah, well, it says you bought me for dinner. Like, bought.
Oh.
Bought. Well,
like, as in, I'm thinking it means bought as in purchased.
Yeah, so a plate.
Yeah, so it'd be, utensils would be.
It would be a plate. Not, well, plate. Would plate fall under utensils?
Yes.
Yeah.
I would say plates. I would actually go
plates and utensils. Yeah, if we want to cover all the bases.
I think just plate, not utensils.
No, plates and cutlery, because you buy both of them. I bet you it's going to be really specific.
No, I think it is for specific. It'll just be plate.
Well, you could technically put in China, because that does cover plates and
because it's only a single term. I think it's only a single term.
You should have just came with us, right?
Or diningware.
Well,
diningware is.
Yeah, diningware would probably fill it all.
Yeah, I mean it's literally just whatchamacallit. They're the same words, or different words for the same things. Plates and cutlery.
Yeah, I think it's not together. It's just one thing.
So let's just
I'm sticking
grab
with plate.
Auntie and say plate.
Yeah, I'm sticking with plate.
If we're wrong, we're wrong. If we're right, we're right. Either way, hey, 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. It's either.
Alright, I've returned.
Yeah. So we were originally gonna decide something else, but I think it is just a simple answer of plate. Because you use it for, you end up buying it for dinner, but you never eat it.
Yeah, we'll put down just plates.
Yeah,
I'll write down plates.
So have you come to a single answer?
Yeah, plate.
Plate.
Plates.
Alright.
You buy a plate to eat on it.
Yeah, you eat on it. You don't eat it.
Alright, are you sure with the answer?
Yes.
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah, originally we were gonna say, what was it, utensils or diningware.
Diningware.
I mean, both would be. I mean, they both. You don't eat either of them.
Yeah, so.
But, just be all inclusive. Put down diningware and be done with it.
No, we put down plate. He's just saying.
Okay.
Well, diningware would be include both. So.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
I'm just asking you if you're sure about that answer either way, as a whole. There's also cups and glasses and tables.
Yeah. So diningware.
Maps,
we'll
tables. Okay.
Yeah, we'll go with diningware then.
Diningware.
To cover everything.
All right. You do so. Moment passes. Hear something creak before the board erases itself and reveals the fourth riddle.
So we were right.
Yeah.
I hope.
The bases.
Well, we've gotten confirmation before, so we would have gotten.
Well, we covered the bases at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they haven't kicked us out yet, so.
Yeah.
Hey.
And we still have 2 more.
Now I'm generally curious from Riker, did we get the same answer as you? Now it's done. Okay.
No,
Very much.
Let's see.
Honestly, you should have just came along with us.
No, he's doing his own.
I just imagine Zeus is just there I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
Went to play. That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Top half could be on
Alright, let's see here. I'm just pulling my notes for this one.
Checks in on him. He's in the middle of a fucking war with another mage.
It's just, what am I thinking of? Oh god, what's that song that goes?
Immigrant song?
No, it starts off with the with that song from Frozen 2.
No.
Then Zeus answers with, I come from the land of the ice and snow.
Yeah, so immigrant song.
Yes.
Now, let's see here.
Really good song, too.
Damn it.
The third riddle, or fourth riddle. Yeah, fourth riddle, my bad.
What's low?
Alright, and I'll...
Without...
Ham sandwich.
I'll be right. I'll be back when you guys come to a consensus.
Okay, so what goes up and downstairs without moving?
I think what? Oh wait, hold on. Carpet. I think it's carpet.
Well, not all stairs have
Banister.
carpets.
Oh,
Banister.
Yeah, what goes up and down the stairs without moving? Yeah, the railway, the banister, if that's the actual name for it.
Yeah, the banister is the railway that you hold on to go up and downstairs.
Yeah, it goes up and downstairs, but it doesn't move. So
unless they're unstable.
Yeah. Fun fact: I bet you guys can't guess what my favorite subject in school was.
Architecture.
No, it was actually English. Yep.
Going up the stairs and going down the stairs and going up the stairs and going down the stairs.
I
got once, but the home monitor didn't let me.
Yeah. Well, I like
carpeting or
I like the answer carpet because you can put carpet up and downstairs.
Yeah,
and
but
don't move.
not all staircases have carpet. Like if you
So are
think
we
about
talking
it.
about all
You can
staircases? We're just talking about stairs.
Yeah, we're talking about stairs itself. So like if like all stairs would come with like the banister, the railway that you hold on to, and they go up and down the stairs without moving. So banister would
you
probably
can.
be.
So I think we'll have those two, and then we'll ask Auntie, and he'll be like, I don't know, or something like that. So we can ask
I think
Auntie and
carpet.
then deliberate.
I'm thinking banister because that's like I said, like carpet is not universal for stairs.
Well, I've gone through plenty of gone up and down stairs, plenty of stairs without a banister either, without a railway.
Then those
Yeah,
are some
well,
dangerous stairs.
Because not because
Like
to be fair, not talking about.
To be fair, were they like 1 or 2 steps?
Yeah, it's because honestly, it doesn't have to be like a carpeting inside a house. It's like it could be stairs like in a
Be
park.
like one of those throw rugs that they put on the stairs to
Oh!
like if you fall, you can stop them.
Like-
Wait. The answer is steps. Because it's an actual individual naming for each, like...
Oh my god, you are right.
It's
My
the steps. Yeah, it's the steps. They go up and down, but they don't move. That's what it is.
Oh my, no, I'm not pissed that you got it. I'm pissed that it's so fucking simple.
Yeah. Alright, so
it does make sense because
yeah,
carpet can move, and
yeah.
then railing, if it's unstable, it can move.
Yeah, so ping answer. It took me a little bit. I'm like, wait, what's the other thing? And I'm like thinking about like I was like, I literally took on my mind. I was like, oh my god, it's the steps.
When you forget to add the pasta water, like use pasta water to
returned?
Yeah.
noodles.
Okay, so we figured. I ended up figuring out at the last second. It's the steps, like the literal name of like each step. Like they go up and down the staircase, but they don't move. The steps.
We went over carpet and railing, but now we're going with steps.
Yeah.
I'm still convinced it's carpet. I don't see the steps, but I'm out.
So you haven't come to a consensus.
No, it's just Mass thinks that the carpet won't move because he thinks they're nailed down or something.
Well, me and Masks go with carpet because carpet can be on stairs.
Yeah, but it makes more sense to be the answer to be steps because they go.
Yeah,
it's 100%
steps/stairs. Yeah.
Yeah, stairs. So we're going with
yeah, the steps.
And now for the final riddle, as that one erases.
I was right.
Steps. Yeah.
Unfortunately.
I don't.
You know, I'm gonna have to just tell you, both would have been accepted.
What?
Stairs,
carpets, or stairs.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Okay.
Would Bannister would have been above there and they're like yeah, the rail guard like.
And the last one here is, I think, by far the most relevant for some of you.
Yep.
Not like IRL, but in game.
Yeah. Who has?
I'll be right back.
Who has married many women but was never married?
Because it's not a priest, because a priest can be married.
Actually, fun fact, during the times where this campaign is set, there was actually a rule that you couldn't get married as a priest.
Yeah, so priest has married many women, but has never been married themselves.
Okay, so yeah.
Though technically Catholic.
Yeah.
But still.
Yeah, maybe in this setting it's like priest is...
A cleric.
Yeah, so priest, cleric.
Yeah.
Let's go with priest because that's more...
Priest,
yeah.
Without the confusion.
Yeah, priest.
Because it can be a cleric that fucks, so...
Yeah. Let's go to all priesthood.
No, so priest. Do I tag an ante?
Yeah, tagging an ante. This one was a lot more simpler. Admittedly.
Yeah. I like
Hello there.
This one was...
priest.
Yeah, we're going with priest.
Priest.
Because they have married many women, but never has married themselves.
I mean, Right, I mean, Xeris Riker's got it, is correct. Celibacy is also a thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
Alright.
yeah, priest.
Alright.
And back during the area the setting where you have it back then, they had priests had to be celibate.
Yeah, because we're differentiating from priest and cleric. This was like a priest.
Yeah, completely different thing. Alright, you write the answer.
Yeah.
You hear the door open, but not before each of you. Oh dear.
Oh, someone died.
Huh?
Did someone die?
I'm here.
Okay.
No, I heard like creaking, so it's fine.
Oh.
You hear you hear the door open, but not before each of you. Your vision drops. Rahamid.
Yeah.
Or actually, no. Actually, let me see here. Captain Rosewinter.
Okay.
Hey.
That's a bit more sense.
You received knowledge. Your first captain is alive and well.
Oh, wow. This is big news.
Alive. But not entirely well. Rather, sorry. I made a mistake there.
They are alive, but they are not well.
Alistair. You were chosen by the spirit of vengeance because you would complete something that no warlock would ever dream to do, and you have yet to complete it. Despite the begging and offerings of all of your dead and now dead, or your dying and now dead, brothers and sisters in arms, you alone were chosen because you would complete something that no other warlock could ever or dream of completing. Okay.
Raises eyebrow.
Right.
Finger slipped.
Xeris.
Xeris.
Finding her will not grant you the answers you seek.
No.
But it will get you put you in the right direction of the peoples that will be hunting you down.
Okay, so there's a lot of fighting. So
yeah, let Riker speak. Hold on.
Xeris is at the fight pit, remember?
Oh, right. Yeah, I can
That's
hear now.
fighting.
It's sorry. My brain just went flatlined. Yeah.
It's okay.
It's all
Ashana.
good.
Happens to all of us.
Someone is seeking you to return you to the place from whence you came, and does not care for what anchors you to this point. Andra Hamid, you are not. Let's see here. You are not the first to achieve. You are not going to be the first to achieve the apex of your abilities. But you might. But depending on the choices you make, you may be the last.
What does that mean? And also, I kind of knew that. I knew that already.
But you're not going to be the last. But depending on what you choose, you may be the last.
No,
And remember, the apex of your abilities. You have yet to reach your apex. You know that for certain, but
Yeah, I got an answer to something I already knew. It's like, why?
well, a riddle. Well, it's what you need to know. But you don't. But you, depending on your choices, you may be the very last.
To know.
No, it's like what I need to know. Like, I already knew this beforehand. Like, you assume
Not really. Not in this case.
You never asked me personally. If
Well, it's what you need to know. No, let's see here.
it's
Well, in that case,
confirming I already knew that. It's like, what the fuck?
all right. Very well then. Go ahead and be a party pooper. I'll give you a second one. Let's see here.
I better keep my scroll
Yeah.
close.
you will either be the Bane or a legend to the Nori.
What the fuck's a Norian?
To the Norian. Yeah, to essentially what your faction that you technically serve under.
No. By the way, I would like to remind Auntie that remember my character's thoughts on vengeance and whether or not what he is doing is against player agency.
Yeah. Again, I understand.
I feel like I'm not actually gonna get what I need.
I did. Yeah, it's what you need to know. You may not know. You may not believe it, but over time.
No, Rahamid would. Again, it's like you make assumptions.
Again, only time will tell.
It's just frustrating. It's
it
like
could be you think you know, but in reality you don't.
Think like prophecy, even more an oracle's prophecy, but even more vague.
Yeah.
Than normal.
Man, and
they're usually very vague.
Man, this is such a letdown. It's like it'll give you what you need, and we get vague foretelling of the future, and that's not.
There's another door that we still have to go through. This is just a vision.
Some of you have money. You have allies who would be willing to grant you money. You know that because you've had that. So you don't need money.
Yeah, power.
Power. You're about to reach your apex, or not your apex, but you're about to prove your true loyalty to Osiris. As long as you succeed, and this is a life or death sort of quest that you'll undertake. So.
Auntie, it's Anubis, not a. Sorry.
Sorry, Anubis. My bad.
Do you need me to write it down?
No, I made a mistake. It's fine. It's my brain just went potato because it's a bit late.
Yeah, sorry. Just wondering.
So you're about to reach the apex you're about to prove your final loyalty to Anubis, further cementing your loyalty to them. So power is not going to be, a problem, as long as you stick to the path you are.
Yeah. Again.
But yeah. Again, it maybe just reveals something. Again, maybe because some story beats later on, depending on some stuff. That will,
Yeah. All right. So, I guess that's why you came to that logical conclusion, but it's like,
yeah. Also story, but yeah, because you said you wanted to,
And here's the thing. As for the reason why I only reminded Auntie of character agency is because, if he's going down the route I think he's going down, that's pretty much they want me to do on full-on vengeance. Where Alistair's thoughts on vengeance is, as long as you're living better than what your enemies want you to, then you have your vengeance.
Maybe.
Yeah, I can see the.
I said warlocks. I didn't say anything about anything about Spirit of Vengeance warlocks. I just said warlocks in general.
Yeah, it was. Alright, so if this is just the first tidbit, I'll continuing. Let's just continue.
I mean, I can definitely see the plot hook because somebody wanted to get me back home. Because although it seems vile, though, it doesn't seem well intentioned. So
yeah. Alright, so who's left?
Yeah, Alistair literally tells you guys what's going on with him. Apparently I'm supposed to do something no warlock has done.
No warlock has ever done, has or will ever do again.
Sean, doesn't want me here.
Apparently I'm gonna be a blessing or a bane to the people I came from, which I already knew, because that's the crux of being a warlock.
Well, no. The patrons that are specifically chosen by the Norian Theurgists are always entities that at the very least would be willing to aid in the either are at most are definitely willing to aid them in their pursuit of essentially decrypting theurgy, or just entities that just don't care and are okay with making pacts willy-nilly, devils.
Yeah.
As long as we pay the bills and all that shit.
Anyway, what does I think the only last we haven't gone over is Moose.
Oh yeah, Moose. Well, here's the thing. All of you heard your own things. You haven't heard anything from Moose.
Yeah,
She just looks confused.
looking at Moose now, and I'm like, what did you hear?
I heard that your happiness will be long-lived. Huh.
I just hug her. I'm like, I'm so happy to hear.
I don't know how to feel about that. It's starting to make me kind of nervous.
Let's make it a fucking group hug.
Group hug.
Alistair joins in the hug, like.
Okay. I really don't know how to feel about this. This is kind of weird.
Accept it.
I'm not used to this, but okay, fine. Anyways, with that, as you make your way out, that is working on the session there. He goes, it's late, and I already took my meds, and definitely about to kick in.
Okay,
In a few minutes.
Stop recording.
Yep, please.
Right, so